abehu sa car the center boat ebu nipa bebre ni me be ya adwene se car bi wo ho ekwa obi atu hwehwehwehwe car no a nanim ko straight road na to atia uhu se car
say sa so dia any wait na be kwa kugu baby be ma more problem
enti se basa no a wonante ye kura ayedin ma wo enti se obi wo sa ha no a ye ne nkakran na dompe na akwa no ni yatumi aya na atene se tene a nipa no se okọ ne wachi a obehu se na afedi okọ street na otumi nante yi so obi wo honom na se onya sa problem no won spine no ana se ne kon no a obehu se mpampi no na the belt bi abonimu se wa mo sa belt no a wo nante a wo kwa ete se ne a obi asu na wo kakọhwe ase agi so obo belt na ansa eno na de e support o keke but ye acupressure no a ye tene dompe no ni aka dompe na si so se ye ne sa no a wani be ba ahoso no be hu se na ekọ ye onkrofo bebre wo ho no mo a ye de won ba ya na nka wo kwakoye wo operation ye kotwitwa won ena wonum te yaso ye ne nka na ene ya ye no nti no wonum so operation ne de wo suro nti won ya wo ba ye wi a ye mo nkotwa S3 wo be ba no na ade no na chese atene pepepa nipa no tumi nante kama aya na ye won wanwa se wanwo me pani wanye mo operation nanso mitumi nante kama ne de made no eye adwuma pa na no kore ewo nipa anim ya de no ye adwuma papa enti meme kanfo ama atiefu etie afidi kasie se so obi wo dan mu na wayare ache no susu se so koyo operation a onko ba bia se ona nanimra abutre clinic ye ne ye acupressure se obi su kura wo hono ka kiro so metumi aye enti bra na beji aduro na fanom na onom aduro na ebema wachi na ye o ya na kwa odadawo aduro ntumi nyan esan se ohaw no aye ban eyentinu a moja ne na mu no enum na ohaw no wo nti se santinu a moja no wo mu no entumi nya adwuma yie na se ohaw wo ho na se ukoma na aduro se fatwitwi wo skin no so a enko nti na nkrofo to nura twitwia wo twitwi sisi no a wo behwe no na obi se begyina machi mame won aya enkoda bi agi se yesa wo ye no sa mfi ahia enkoda ena wo de aduro twitwi nso a enko pe no a wonya no na ebeba fam kakra bi ade achi a ebesan aba bi o but ye acupressure na de mawo na se moja no tumi nya kwan eye na dwuma yi a wontenka bi emfi bebre na wonko hospital nko sika nya operation na sebe wade ho nti acupressure no enye no nko aye ye de ye niam ahodo bebre yare aye kwanko a abetra ni padua no so etiti di padua no na enne no se ne awode bai no sisi yade ene yati mrebo no haganafo pa na se enipa yetahia won pa nti na mechichiri mu se ne be ya obi wo sa ha no a obeja isu na anopai ye be ye adwuma wo yaso ye ho opa omra ne yemwa no oba wo yare ne menka enkyere ade potin ye yeso wo nsa no wo nan mu a ne ha ni padua no yebehu sisi a ne ya kyerɛw ye kyerɛw pɛ ne aboa wo ama yetumi aye ama wo ho atɔ operation bi amem
ena monton ku wo nku ali
yenton enku ene yenton oil bi a wo ho ena yema waduro bi a so se kono yemfa duro bi ama wo eye wo nan no wo nsa ya wo nan wo nsa ya odi churo ya teacher for say mo churo pa wo nsa no wo nan eno an ye de be ya adwuma no ye de be miemia saa te se ne a keyboard no wo miemia so di control
na obi a bia ne baby wanya fracture ne dompe no mu abu
se dompe no mu bu a acupressure ntumi ye
that's right
eno de ntumi ye na mom no se dompe na atwe afirim dompe de bi wo ha atwe firim se atwe firim de a yetumi ye ema ekasi anim na se ebu pa de a eno de wo de ba ya so ya ye ntumi ye
all right chief let us na ye de nkomo twetwe na si na dachi bi yasa ato aso
yo
enti meji way you know with telephone number
yo me da se o pese o frɛ na ba ya so ya your numbers na ye mienu na ye di kan no 0247 904473 0247 904473 ana se 0244 770486 0244 770486 enu nti no wo frɛ ye won sa numbers akase mienu yi so a ye beje wo so na ya boa wo na ya boa ma wo ho ato
The abotre
ebeje near the abotre so ahwe ma ho ato.
Dr. Patrick Amano of our trek clinic. Yes,
you does.
Okay, from a little cottage in the grill where I wrote these lines to you. Time is already fast spent, 22 gone past the hour of 7. Mamindi Gan and Komo Kakana Menko DCOP David Ajimho says here he is on duty, but Mamindi Sebro Kakra. Please, buddy, good morning.
Good morning, Inya.
Me when you now what is it?
Media chemi.
And then I tell for you so that they may check the correct because me ensure say police are arranging here David Ajim. Ashanti Regional Police Commander Deputy. Mate say I say encrophobia omo video echo viral omo krekre to threaten say ran no. Later almost had the video bi sa beto ha yina ehun ya omo say sa video no video dada na microphone na akofa aba omo nye dipa bone for omo ye galamsey for omo and this sa video no beto abonte but Matisse so akwachi o anokre
mi no be ma mi say nokre na yo mu ni say say omo de sa video no koto abonte na amanfo yem still omo kaka ye nyina ni enema nkofo chocho fa ahone ade nti ya fa omo se omo metro ma no asem na omo nche adiko nti omo de sa video no ekoto ho eche suso ye shaman for se ubia sa nkofo no wadi omo boni ana wadi omo dem wewi omo ade ana wayi bia emfata no o mekanche police for na yehwehwem na fi yenhwe se yebebo mu kwadu wo court se be yo mu de yo yehu ye be
now apart from say chief bia yehu video no ai ba bontin ana ai se we fa we no wa fu bia fa we no wo information bi se sa nipa no ibi pen
so far I'm say nyama we see and we see say investigation you review into the be say you be call a fingerprint bureau you be call CDS the ho na you keep nyama on criminals you be call ni mu nyina akwa correct so wo mu fingerprint ana wo mu BBDN ana wo mu BBFPA ye nyama mu a se bi no mu kwatu a ye nsaka etuo no ye be hwete etuo no ye de akobọ pro no pe a de hwe sa nyama ni nyina ne ahwese wo mu ye nkofo a wo mu ye nkofo a ye hwehwe wo mu ana se ye hwehwe wo mu sese de ntumi nkase ye hwehwe wo mu ana ye hwehwe wo mu because se dia sa databases ni nyina ye kosu nyina ansana ye tumi aka sa
nti achi wo mu isanse omo appear video mu omo advertising omo branding weapons sana mo kano they were
eno baako ena chire susu no ye he niam ankofo chocho e na ankofo so omo ye arm robbery
omo so omo nye arm robbery
pato ye nwie ho na ankofo bi e de abo omo kwa bi so omo ye arm robbery sebe minu mi enu yentimi nkaso omo ye arm robbers chebia court ene ensebe ye bekọ akoka o court nti obi a o stake for omo ye no onfa sebe ho evidence mra na fi ye nyei sebe ye constitution ye no e ma obi a human rights nti human rights no de ka ho ne se untumi emmo obi a untumi fa bibia nto obi so a abra uni evidence how they ever support. The person here say almost fundamental rights near person de ma wo to be of feel set sa ni pano why be any say pattern of fa ensewumra na fi yen hwem say attorney general we near the docket no come attorney general no so advice here say yen ko ho say yen form court yen yomu den Abon lawyer ni actually.
But human rights are okay so to say untimi so enti to be far from the unity to say obechina de natum abro nenu anase nansa enti say no chi ayachi wo no die nyina so ne wa ye de ejina so ama wo madam more than yes sir
ye mamumra no trese obi a ye suspect say wabokro no is litching him inti say no mrante no ye suspect say because obi after omo ya krofo be sure say we ready bi hu die krofo church ye ne ye hwem ta pepe na omo a mrante no say omo de ta niema no kogu abontin no omo so ye ka akorhwe omo na omo so abeka omo enu matter enu tin ye say ye investigation ye say ade ba ko ne ye hwehwe mu nyina bibia kwakun bia na fe ye wia jama abai lawyer pani etuyefo
eti jam busa say enyina so ba ne wa ye do omo to more than 24 hours 34 hours
me bato ye law
class 72 hours 48 hours correct
me bato ye ti omo enu 24 hours bra
na ye ti omo we
ye ti omo okwati
ho no omo tie
me bato ai tana ye so omo ko ye adwuma wo stream omo de na omo kan se de omo kan ye no but boati no omo but omo free stream.
Now, in the course of the arrest, was there any resistance? And I say,
no. In fact, we quite the main part say arrest, because who no. Na nkofo mu ni mo and ye to ntafre o mu nti wo mo ankasa e no wo mo ankasa e bai.
The one the fact free of was by.
The said ye kofa o mu fi obo aso mba obo ase police station ye kofa o mu bai.
Okay.
Said ye ni o mu ayanko mu fie am ko tutuo e ana bibi asai.
All right, chief. But that's an abekon. Say yes, you more mobile home by one because I want to more boy home by one want to home by my move rough. You kunkumo. There's a situation that is saying.
Can I say ask the film kaka? Na ye meet me aka ne say sebi ye asasifu. Na nkopom de we nyina but Ghana for aye constitution no ya tikuo si from police so wo mo ye nyina ho ban na sebe prosti no ye nyina Ghana for nyina ye dia na Ghana for ama ye dwuma se ye nye de ha ne se nkofo mu di boni nyina ye ne omo na titi ye fie mu ni ye mantem enso so en omo ya na ye do omo sie ye meka ho asem nti ken we de mefo afidie so na ma Sraman for the first Jumano. You hear part information. Into the Sramo, the Mama Juma, Mumma who could be a woman who could be any and who I can be information. Yam from Mwagana na Asum Jamra. And then Ra, Mr. Kubuati can't in the say. Womo Mudi Saboneno, said the Womo Kuku Prosifono.
They can run, but they can hide.
Me, umbetimi the omwakusi no untimi nyane ebia ya che omo so ye be che omo and the womo mu dwene ho so omo be bi no womo so omo hwe omo hu ye ifiri se womo so no emre no so a ye be che omo
Alsan abeko finally we are Ghanaian and now you're citizen and son we policeman. What did he say? And now the microphone so kenny me fa to say say esa o man ye tu o galamsey so enu nti e na omo fi galamsey mu no atene a omo eye saade no so what is saade we are what reaction then say we busa we are me busa asem bia
kin say niema bibri uhwe ye ukai ya amkrofo aka nkofo so ebi akeka niema fofo nti ye de fa ne se me kan se we bibi na eba na ye de ya so esu betwa na the Okano to me and Okre if we say, when you say, Kofu Koya Galamsi, site via Womu too. And Oshe, say, almost stopping. Emranten fa enenama umuni hwe ya omukrokwatio nti possible say ebetumi aye sa adewe but the meka ti say the na meka no ye Ghana fo nyina say ye nyina boa ne ye boy ho ban ne say minim say minua ye otuo de akodi bone bra ne be catch police for ne enkoche no because ene asantefo ka say be say tua yonko mu etuaduam say ye ne sa ebeye extra no ene de yonko extra na ye wa ankasa nti mumma broni say a stitch in time saves nine nti mumma ye mo ye ho ban ye so who say yonko abodwi chia no asensio esu de ho nti eno na me pese ye nyina ye de tu etim say constitution say it's a Ghana babia ye oman ba papa ni de onhwema boni enkoso ewo bebi owo nti ye nyina ye oman ba papa ni ye mfa information koma police na ye nyina ye ma ye man mu enyo ejo a ye ma ye nyina
DCOP David Ajim, Deputy Ashanti Regional Police Commander, Yeda Sianopei.
Okay, Miss Dawas.
Openi police ni chese okone nimi Ashanti mantem ha no any police penny na bedi eche on ye na di nkomo dwumadi a uti Lawson Herbal Clinic o madaroma ene yede ebre Lawson Herbal Clinic o mo ewo enro papa Mr. Edikai law care mixer eno ena etu obaba so ase kekaye ase obema wotimi ngo oba wotimi ngo obi a ojoso a moja wo obi a sisi ye ne ya afi wo ye oba ana wo ye bema o pese wo sa si udada mu biem we ya bebu ne mebu no law care mixture so na yedi delay man capsules aba eno so obema kakra bi na ho den kofam yes atinka kura so ono so ebe man so ni bi waye mbre e wo mpem so en utimi kokotutu kura nkuma boa tini wanya prostate and the sisi sa ye ne ya misro delay man capsules is a way be man na onum bia if you Lawson Herbal Clinic or eboa e ma wunya freedom afi Lawson Herbal mixture bo ha ne honam nyina ye ne ya no meda sori a me ho ye me ya nanumu atu ntimi ni di sasabro ene ne ho twetwe no we oba obu ne sa obi ate ne nka koko e ha no fibroid e ha no misro sa nipa no anopei o team no onum Lawson Herbal mixture sa no ma we nyina efi ne so na obenya bi ato a Oko Colinac Herbal, Misty Herbal, Danny Herbal, Fredimens Herbal, Habme Pharmacy, Apedank Herbal, Ubenye Biato, Nina Okumasi Heya, Ofre 0242 133 577. Lawson Herbal Clinic in Pennyfor, Ebejo Sutini 0242 133 577. Ombejo so Nafi, also so when you be ato. Now they are questioning how far. Dr. Stephen Amwa. Dr. Anaze Honorable Dr. Stephen Amwa Edina yana session here pa ana Dr. Honorable Stephen Amwa ana Dr. Stephen Amwa member of parliament in Shiaso constituency Kumasi in Ashanti region of Republic of Ghana. He used to be a very good friend. He's a Christian for a very long time since December me hu na nim da ene afi me hu no Doc Akwaba.
Yeah, na de nti na wonka de nti awu.
Oho ye. Me de be me hu ade ko nti ami.
Esa wankasa.
Me ti kuma se wo so tenka.
Onse na enanka mirafi.
What de?
Me mo de be mirafi.
Wo se me ni subai.
I
ignore your insults.
Unu ati.
Mr. Akwesi.
When was the last time?
Mr. Akwesi Adei Udike, founder, United Progressive Party. You say about sartorial appropriateness. Amongst politicians, he ranks number one amongst them. Akwesi, good morning.
Also,
sartorial appropriateness.
Obi na car ya, ka say good morning, sir.
Mr. Fuseni Donko, former DC Secretary Afram Plains in the Ashanti region of Republic of Ghana, noted for brewing controversy. But yes, I know. Nentwie pim no. Emma say you ask what tone down kakra.
Ade papa me nyina nentwie a kodi machine a okai ye nentwie kura wa pem.
Enti mfanifo me obi akwa aba.
Yeah,
me sure so obi aho ye.
Yankopon.
Yes, I don't know.
Steve me sure say doc. So first na ya branch near from is. Say ya we say say that we a member of parliament, honorable member of parliament. Was also a PhD holder. When you small fish what you was. Say first I brought pasabasa na need no. As I see that. Doc, let's say
Yankopon do me. Na de only to say me on pebi amonka.
Are ya dey bi.
Me dey men cafe.
They say Christian no busy.
Between me and amongst me, Fuseni and Audike. Ye me no ye want to pee. So me Fuseni no Audike.
When strategy you start. The kai Christ me. O dey the kai honjo. Obeso prepare my near say obi have na
President. President, why na what him say? Wouldn't say occur radio so na some obe can be precede by. And I'm so kwa sorry pa now ye kremoni and na say we Christo ni semia. Asma make obe can pray. Oh, proclaim say oh, you're Christian. I am. Let you so now Christian. Maybe I mean I don't go about
too religious. We're too religious. If you are sitting and I'm a man come, me just rub off for Ken. Me too, because I medium here or me angel my angel from Swarmish. Meet me your body. But your media or your ultimate. And unza Ghana, your full subonum corner fornication. Sorry. So be any cobweb Jaman will be kum will be Trisicam robbers here, even robbers, so you'll be a count. But a near Mabbe what Bible more. Ghana, I ignore you're defining a Bible.
Tina, me name say, oh no. Now,
was awful when you were here. When you may road in 50 young chill, no suffer a Kenya Yasa. And then we was about to send to a guinea say yes. A preacher, a quite fear careful, what the machine is working on us. You make out to us. Oh, my no, Ken, saying na Ken, ya near your home. MPP answer, NDC answer, media answer, police answer, a 24 answer, a soft answer, and Cramophone answer, a Fuyo answer, Timamu answer, and you, my higher. It's not basically about Nanado or former President Mahamo. It's about all of us. And Yanko Pobebusa, maybe that's how it is.
Sivo say,
and no politics. And then I approve. I never make up politics. And that's will be the politics.
And then I provoke you. Say, I say,
one of the idea, and Yama, you pursue any of mine. And no, I say, make me airport. Now, me kiss on Pedro Mutin Fesso. Airport, baby, editor. Fesso, coffee, and 10 times, what him say, Omudike constant, couldn't make a quality. So, radioactivity, Miss Annie, where can you use an offices?
We exhibition of his prowess in physics and book. As I make a one to PhD. Airport now. Woman, Tintani at the Wunina and not Sabi and another Anahama. Also, mobile, one better office be our president. Public sector reform. Anyway. Kofi, Mr. Kwasi, Adeudike.
Yes, sir.
One nama, yes, Sabia, or your bodyguards. But me who say nam da. The bia wona ma mema kese be me ensa na di wati. Omo go wache o. It we say we busa say yes, if honorable Amwami who say wonam with either Aida. Me who say honorable Donko ba wo de me hu. Nti no, we say busa say do you walk about because of the fear say bia oyibo butu. Enu nti na de bia wonam a ya na nipa di wachina na we anyway ya dey chance ya afa you say the current spate of robbery shooting what is said akwa bi say obi de ka 5 cedis am wa kodan de ka
maybe end spiritual
am nipa de
end spiritual
am wa botu awura dem akofetu abebo no bi say
maybe ebufu
bullet na
ne boys
ye cost
no enya 5 cedis no it's a precursor seriously
ti be say busa say idea be na ekoso chief
G right akọ obo na
G man
na nya so 1 cedi
the man again no always there is a call.
No, exactly. Mama me anya say yes that no west is that.
They need to know odike ewo.
G
odike wo adwene kire wo ho. Enti no senior shase.
No kai me dase. Me chia tifo nyina. Me chia me offers ne ayo sticker.
E ba ne say.
Wow.
Me papa.
Na say what teach you. It's me busa na man ntrem we. Asema me busa ni wa.
O fi me papa fie.
And we busa for do so sa na Ghana Railway Development oba at that time or say we wa for aban sa asem.
Deputy.
O Fred Makaska say.
So fie.
Ono
so na kwabre.
O so wa fa.
Intermarriages ni ade.
O afa aban sa asem. Nkasa me ntie.
Se kai me offers o fi me papa fie.
Sa.
So wan kroma me chia o. Ne na me chia no.
Sa.
Ana me so me chia o. Se ka wa. Chia manga. Chia o bia.
Ene na mi susu say, ese me no ne kofi. Na mo amu wi na. Amu wi amu aba.
Kai me chia o ti kokko so ni me hia mpanifo. Me chia UPP ma mo agibility. Ene ma dofo a me kasa wi a mo send messages by bomba baso. Mpanifo a kane no na mo ntimase a ne moti ase nyina me damase. Kai insecurity akoso wo omawe mu no me mom de efiri me kwala abre mu no me tai me doni penti da bia nipa wo me nchen wa oni me fresh town adu man ba bia oni me bia da bia no nipa wo me nchen because me nyenyi mu obi aba me nchen bia me welcome on nice
school kwa na o chisken ti de bia na
school kwa na me bobo samba school kine do na to samba wa wonka
Obua.
Okay ya fan headmaster ka say schedule. You know go by.
Ero de me man hunu enti say I wouldn't rule out say and the credit say all school no now you're very resourceful because it would decay kwa kota with ya 3 master fee on no kota ni pom di na ti be 20 but say or say we dey dance say obo school busi and dem ehun
Okay
and na me so be amedru me twanku ntumpo nya
oh some now you junior if at your life go
anything
right
no so senior odike
you are right the all can no one me PS anu mo ni Ken
chief
insecurity abagana no to be honest with you enye ene na eba na ene de ne so alarming but say ene Ghana for enye gidie omimu ne ato abama me a ene ma amahu say Ghana ye ja to a ye nya enwu adwuma ekutia o man na ye de aye politics but ene enam say a national issue no me pesa me ko political tangent but me ko no say kwa benya solution to sa kankaya edi enyina enya na any boundaries any political affiliation bia no you discuss it dispassionately we go bet ma to bia kan dey me won say Ghana as a sovereign nation the sovereignty lies in the people and your security no I was saying in Libya, security consciousness. About why pass you two sana mono as a nation. It is a man come here president. A kakwa me faswa. You best start a create security awareness. Amagan in Libya and who say we say to tunanamo. The kind security as a cause. I was say you educational curriculum no. Na a core subject. Either say education for Babuami. Now say from primary never start JSS never starting no. Yem fanka your course ho. Not training a demand security personnel. Say police, say military, say the demand winano. Yanya the course with school. Now could there be a it was kumuno. Ya inculcating security consciousness. As you and run a personal security. Now, what me and will be related to others about interpersonal security. Then, obia security security consciousness or and the kikambo my national security. And you know, a brass will say, Yamaya and I have been a course to say, Sadia were dear Yache, irrespective of a buyer or so. Anna, yes, any papa, yes, one and a Ghana. Yeah, and we tear papa and an say. Or say, I am one. Yeah, one of so. Yeah, need security consciousness. Yeah, yeah, take your case, and one of more free. Yeah, citizens in all. Yeah, just yet. It was some educated. And son, yet to me, and ya, and Tiasia, a war security, near to me so the Abuamo security personnel. Say, yeah, the educational system no more. Okay. Now be ya could do university level. And you see about the police. Wow, if you are police, woman benchmark, I'm going to the say, wow, we are graduates, and father, sir. And I said, JSS. I now would say, now what apply say, me real school, me a security, a bedroom net. Me person me bedroom police administration, you know. Na approach for afre na yasa famo akotop security experience amwo no yakotop rap e o amam ekoba sa ekwese bi o obi a won na mo house me pra me adwuma nya dia me goto police forms ye pedipa we are passionate people who love their job sa kwa we should be fast so betimi asone anya nkrofo a omuti oma atu ya ho so say the mission was school, security mono. Me who say me and me honam je. Eti say ya for omudia ma step forward me the application call. Mon hwe me mu na mon fa me. Na enko ba say criminal bia sorry nyesa me pese me chese. Ye fa criminal. Obi anani nya aduma no ho. Obi office say abrabo ni bi ti no. Enu nti no fa bi ye party chairman, party apparatchik oka bi ewum na wa fill form paper and after I have any part, and I'm not going to say advertise it. The normal way of recruiting police and other security agencies, you know, a woman say, a gymnasium say, you first up on so. Now for your teacher money, you do more security because maybe a year. I just saw security intact. Yet your security are very porous. And then you say, Nigeria for Beku Kuma. And yasem totoa. I was saying, baby, I will focus on the next person 195 minutes. I was only do it now, Jenny. Only no issue now, Jenny. Sanya many years. And we need to inculcate this professionalism of security, you know, into our people. And yes, I ain't me more. We were one of more referee on. Just yet, Ken, so called Germania. Yeah, who is school? And a national service, you know, compulsory, overcall either police, soldier, whatever, move back on, security agencies, you know. Eti, abroad German crown, or shall one more, now all your suspect manner. I want no afraid police. Who say one more for bear fight? Yes, who are you? Now so produce your identity. Identity not the bano. Or gadgets bono. What the man now, they told so about papa. Information, you know, Trisia will be seen there. As I say, what is we, dear, why ye piano, be sure a woman in why. Eti, I was say, yeah, upgrade the we need to globalize. I say, yeah, detaching from globalization. And then we also so maybe the security, and yeah, the other and found a cast about my police for, and found a security gadgets about my woman. The Yan said, you benya the mindset of Ghanaians are security conscious. When we are able to do this, a Bema will be near than Hosso. A Bema will be a who, so. our decentralization, ebra to say a sacrament. Na yade tumia yade prepare local government no yade ma dodo na ma unit committee assembly members any woman from we need to tackle the governance from a form pan say oman no uhwa ye mra na bibia hange soro eti eba bedu ba bia na apem etimi ma form emebo ye ho ban yi ebra so say ye hyehyɛ mra na ma ni free form emra ni free form na ekosoro a bring everybody on board it is I mean president enka extrajudicial powers ye the Bema assembly men and the unity committee members take charge areas of control baby a show monsa no full control ebehu efie dodo a officer kama efie wura bia nipa tu fie the on hand dan business is one time everything afei birth certificate cry I say for assembly members and unit committee for them obi wo birth certificate I say for munsem I say mo mutumi o betimi kura di asem ensem ketenkete ebe ma court pressure down so ate obi ne yira asem ebi o betima asiesie ni ase charge enwiafo ensasesem any so many things for I was say a local governance no e bra so say sakram na di 2 minutes ko form more say 2 minutes form obi animu bia ewi communal labor kra no I was say asahye mutena ni etimi prapra important eyen twen say zoom live free kra na bepra I was say etimi ye mra ko form ama ye take charge of our life ewo form ken say etimi ye sa de we ya assembly member no tentem wa onimu otiwa onimu movement adenam obia why do I suspect because people know how everybody is security conscious. If you are open up a framework, they can just identify you near monitor movement. A kobasa, a babuama, and a foreigners who be boom. I be and I can't how will my go above 4 million. Oh yes, Nigeria for Guinea for Sierra Leoneans. Oh yes. Sure. Was I come here say? I can't from here say. Meba. I owe my kind. And say, I can't say Ghanaians resident in UK. We are 3 million. Omo in Qatar, yen names from Tikomon. Omo pro 10 million. Et Crobiano, illegal immigrants. Omo to so more. Omo de Pampa quality Kumo. By a capture. You be capture momo etim legal na ye basis but illegal for now for everybody na press here to them go there and check beat na wall omu wuram ko beeni ama oman ye security no enko ye ndikan me dem anu be sie no we need to sit as a nation now sade we the any politics in free
but me check here the population of Accra 4.2 million.
Is it Nigeria for we
me fancy rough official not the ever said the the total population of Accra.
Maybe a brother into
4.2 million.
They can make because to any back you be wish Nigeria
say we see Nigeria.
Many figures no my fingers. But nonetheless, I all go up the go up, Masia Crown. Nigeria for good kroma.
Now we are Nigeria, they are no Amro.
Oh, there be. I was say your security network near who be now be the purpose why do back kroma.
Now, Nigeria for Ghana or China for.
And I'm making. They say foreigners.
Thank you. Doc, Mammy, and Yawa, yes, say so far, sir. Friends say robbery attacks as a robbery senior there. So far, 6 billion vans attacks. Nipa police for me and Sunday we attacks on police and billion vans. Not to talk of Obetis will be ready fee ya bon to ya factory. Now ye lady ya ye bone true or dichem so yi eno ho asem akoye bibi says I mean I say a true system number
yo me da say anope mechia me nana ba kope ate kokoso utumfo say tutu abebio ya me ontre na nkwam na machia me mampanyi His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo one na bedi echi Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia dachi hene mechia ono nso mechia mpanyimfo aka nyina nyame onto ye na nkwam wonhia asantemai na omoaye ken
yen onto yen kwanem
so onto yen kwanem na
oka yen na nkwam
sa ana ebi amanofo ngafra
ebi nim sa
e ba cho nini apanyi ka oka asen bi na ken mama kai yesu sa no papa bi ne friend Alhaji Tanko ena Christmas bi oko jomba o no aso no kodi dwa o oba no ka che ne yiri se yiri sala o se Alhaji Tanko ene de mi ko jom koko de me hunu o de sabro sai
o se Akoko ko
ena mi yiri se baba we de obo Akoko de te sabro sai de ni ye bi si da te so kakra o se me dine ho a o te so dentia ya ko ya ka ko ha Akoko na sa Akoko ba
Akoko no ti sabro sara abese dentia abe ya kan ya na president pi
akraba awo ya 4 million
Nigeria for kwa
na de oka metuase na for the yes ana bra da binya no agro de ma na ye de
serious people che so
say ntina say oka 4 million
di ba be fumakra
edos
so wa sama account de
na say me de me ka bia for awo de so
no
senior ya ma unguli ye you
me say bra de oka me
obi am de me pesa nche
ados which is a good point
na me come here ni aji my friend don't make mockery
no but senior senior I don't say also can no so creative fear and panic but I try to be how serious you're trying to paint the picture now we create fear and panic until it becomes when
fear and panic in one year
that is
and people are working in Japan the station
sorry
or just Nigeria for every Saturday near more here how many are pushing from penny for I can't tell more Ghana whom could pay. What is happening?
It's what are you?
Ken, the Atiani say, crime be even Akoko Bampo, carbon a UBI, men can be nipa. Enti Oma she Omabusia, a police yet mermoni, Sabi Momo Yako, Nyame Enchichu Mure. Lakin, a to danswa. You're realistic with issues. Menka say isi baby inti hadi isi ye menkasa. Baken ye hwe crime a wo develop economies na untimi mfa Ghana de ekran toto no. Enti menka say ma ye nko crime. Me obi am fight crime pa me wo menhihia ma ye wo nhia so a. In fact, very soon ye be launch ye development committees. One of the major committees ye ni wo ho kese security committee. I parent crofo mu baboaye many police for credit card home commander dada etie nyina akutia crime but to da aya na ye mani metimi ye hu bro so he statistics nem kura wa he from 2013 up to 2017 crime so we have statistics in there any kanim po form but enkyere say yanyintum because they say yes sporadic dodo. Enti said ya me bra panyi ka no crime ya de ani kwase so e kwa ba ne be fa so e betu ase ken de me madwene ya mini ya tete no na sabe said ya bra ka no ahoho bebre mefra yimu enne Niger, Cameroon, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso umi nyina be go men Chinese for do e wo Ghana ha no ye sure say Ken, because your immigration systems in here, oh, some of them scientific work in team. o de ase ye immigration system ne ya ade no ye ade de but o se ye more no ntina identification exercise ne ade ne ye no National Identification Authority adwuma no e was say ye fo aso ne no so no me president abaso so we aban we buy no committee a lot of resources into it because yetimi ye sa niam ani ye a e na be ma yetimi ehu ahokwo no dodo ne afa kwan papa so etimi aketeli niam bi omo ye a enkoso eno ye 1 2 ken minim ba ye ne yesusa ne yekosuku no se yakase ebi a ono abufu se ma no wofo because minim so ayesada o de memfa sticker ono abo sticker o school bi yakase so onom cigarette onom nsa onom wia na ayi news e hu yaka no hu because obi anyesa it nice there ese soro abofu bi na aba school num yes senior onom wi o ono osmoke na ayi obi anwanwa nti ayi hu ese ade bi nsi da but ken ena ya ti hoi ena Kwame constituency. Say me visiting we ghettos. My breaking for some time at was. The number of we ghettos are abanshia so. Me. Ayem mama. Because enkora omuni even 14, 13 years and I do as late as 11, 30, 12. Omugu abonte. And now no pay ubetimi apie 6 ahomachine nkranda so ebigu abonte. We are actually shedding off our sense of community. We are leaving the entire society in a very deplorable state. Yanhwe ya ebedu baby na ken abebi ntimi control crime rate. Enti ye nyina said yes police yes. There be ameka abrochire. Home system yes almost police to civilian ratio. Omo meet international standard. Ye cry this year meeting. And so how you come nipa say Ghana. Let's face it. Matra UK akọ school aye adwuma. Almost every hour will be stabi will be ku obi shutu obi. Men ka say no ntie timi nya ye de. Ye ne no na ye ni system here. Enfie be edunum ni ebe si nei.
Tia fa say mo amokoko tran ho no na mo akusua ba ha na.
Oh there be ken as American timas.
Se bi bisa. O si na bi ni ha.
What am I by US and UK. Ethics are. Remember? Me can say the old bra. Okay, also me man can de me di. Unse bra. O yes Arab ko kan laagi. Koko no what is abrosan na ya ase. Koko yiso se we koko ba.
O si Nigeria for nko ewo Accra ese. For
omi over 4 million.
Yenyan kan for a Lebanese for ni bi.
Na bi yanken ka Chinese. What do I say? Education make us no first one. Yanso awofo ne ye nyina temamufo ne nyina ne yemwa police. Oba tan na nya ne ba. Unim say awofo ne bebre 5:30 oba dwom na akra na da no Jessica. Ono mra back from dwom na ne ba na pie. Ne ba ne mra no ono ada. Until you leave your child at the mercy of the public. Obi o ha sebe oni maami ni papa. Oba ne kodi agora osoma no man ko towi. Enu so ho. Ni atoso ken ye ka no ye police for ndi omo ye ade pa ba omo so omo nyiro omo bi nka ho. Because etoda Accra road ni ade cars bi enam omranti atim no hwe omo ho unza broche ye stop and search. Ken, what is wrong with say you better stop and search? There's nothing wrong with it. Police ni wo ho kwan say ebre bi obetuma busa akosan. Ahwehwe wo ho. Atake wayi. Abrochire obegina. Can I have your data? Just the so system near papenti no. Oba udi anu ohu de ofiri de wote ade a wo ye. Wa commit crime da kura appear on say wo bokro no da. International identification in the anya ntantam ni address system no. Police nso omuniam omudi ye adwuma aban enhyem kena mo. Omo nhyem kena mo. Say ya hwe ni ye a ebedu ba bia enkura no de yakọ na umasua for 13 years ano obi be wi ade a me aso obi yi ntoma e wo land dry lands me ke o ha ya me nanane amankwati ha ye wo free ha besna ko central market you san kitin ebi ade obehu ano om de tie bi wo me no hwim ne emofra no sa time ne ho o bi die ye kwase em ntoto fe wafo na o beti o dia se
o say o na why na usa
o nanka alaji de so usa sika ne awon fe na o de ewurewura ye What do you say? Etiquette. And near mess, send the population in Kosrona. Oh, here now, dear Bakoswa, air cost way unemployment.
And no, Kabibu say, colleague member of parliament, Dr. Esleto Rollins, or no susu say, Sa Galamsea, yes, and Crofu Yano, and our own Wajano, or Machu, who
Nambacho, tell my young Galamsea. Now record, crime record, as you see me. It could be said, it could also contribute. Young never fat, men can say, all can say, Binyas papa. But time, young Galamsea. Abai ebia fight but on fighting the kase said na na kufuado eye ama ensuo sam na niama na koye ne yeda ache die no ama ampankrofo so alusuo mudwuma no. It's also another thing amekra makada say Galamsey no so ye ne sa me dem support aban na emom yen create nya policy for exit policy say ni padodo no so omulusu say adwuma no enhye say be na society so ya ama wo mo e ba talk to dem make ase enhye say ben short term in Shishaben, long term in Shishaben, and a year mom. I think the problem we have in our country and on the continent of Africa is basically one thing: our inability to meet the high growth of our population in terms of job creation demands, in terms of building sustainable economy, in terms of having extremely resilient industries that will thrive for many years.
Sivo. Having said that, Mesa Chumajuna Queen, she said, almost so countries are almost a planet to meet the growing trend of population near the UK, USA, and crime rate no so no. There be also a cost no, and also so a young fan say unemployment and the inability of the growing population. Oh, to match they just said and they criticize almost so almost it will be so they be mad
I think say you see there were different cultural issues. What you say? One thing that contributes to America today, globalization and social media and anima. Omuna kumanim even abroad for no class or my man and young kind of correct. Basically, we want to hear before no more. Jamaicans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, on himself for the first time in about 50 years. One of the years, about 5 years, I say 2 years in crime rate in England, November, they are not gonna find a topic. Sabi ye kunkum obi ye ku e bin simple da. Ken ye so ya kwa abrochi do ken. These things woman go so obi a committed crime na Jamaican. And na say sa Pakistani for sa wo mayi no. E na kakra bia Nigerians. Etu even where crime no kura na. And these Jamaicans and black people, no, have problem with employment, any education, and they are still having strong correlation. Even though the section and I said the level of an assessment of the social stratification that is involved in these antisocial, scarcity and aberrant behaviors are inimical and dysfunctional to performance of society. San Crawford do na ye woman. Omo communities no ba kono adwuma ni ho omo ankoko suku kase but abrofo no ne even Indians ne ade na omo say that ko suku kase wo UK hardly and abehu so omo ka crime ho Ghana ha meba Ghana ha am robbers ni ade atutu si ebo omo din a na ehwe omo social status and na say esi obi omo social strata ya hesa ne ma na how many of them and yes sabi or even diploma men ka so omo nka ho there could be a top body be a omo influence omo
but meba COP Kofi Buachi Takasa say we so say.
Why?
COP Kofi Buachi.
Hey, Mafino.
Commander of Commissioner of Police. Or say.
Honor dear.
There will be big.
Honor dear Mr. Lutino.
Or say a free BB.
Or Commander one.
Or say a free BB. Target hardening. And they say woman nipa person via one wo bre woman na yet difficult for them. Yanshe banks issue ya akofa we nyina be uba who say pick up the trunk ya converted to a year yes very easy for obi a person with the bonnet So be the bonnet. Yet to say, ye the mrato was saying, and this idea we say, we ye boom run so, ye feel so, oh, business as usual. Do it, yes, your boy, your home buying. Said ye be your person with dear bonnet.
We all can mean, I know your name as your management. Mamma be been show. Ghana, your problem, your what park as here. Me car almost me boy. Whether this MPP or whatever, me margin more, we be a meti. Aye, Cinderella syndrome. Okay, story ni yesu se kan book bi a ye hwe obana prince ne person wo ware uni mrenti ye dru ni fie ye person ye de half pair check ye na na be komo prince no edu o ma me ne hide Cinderella and what try for lines whether private sector or public sector can etoda managers ne directors ne be mu ni adwuma ne so me bank bi mu ni din me bank me ko na m ka chiro mu say area ho yi sika banks be mienu asem yensa na boss wo we sika di motorbike je they know enti baby a moto
kumasi ananka
kumasi ya enti baby a moto be park wo bank nanim no nsisi metal pillars moto bi a be baby a no ma lock no uyi wa de awie na okwa no ma baby makache even branch manager madam for up to now you see send your Kofi can commander one can your management ni ya niam no so enkoye
target hard no your man
exactly that's what I'm saying. So, and take pragmatic leadership. I say, pragmatic leadership, it simply means understanding the prevailing challenge and designing specific solutions.
No, it's form.
They make out to us.
Form.
I mean, yes, a million summer, yan discussing. And also, then China, maka our involvement, maka social media, maka police forces, or more happy on game, maka say a buy or resources, or more. And the training of the security agencies. So I can Ken.
Civil.
I thought that
I move on.
Yeah, the police in soldier for NDC MPP na yebi. Ye nim say ni pay unqualified kura. And so me dey na question. Media me suggestion to all leaders say IGP ma aban appointee bi. IGP. Me nya media menya enka MPP NDC CPP whatever yenya police for now we should give the police the freedom, the right, the leverage, the prerogative, exclusive right to decide who should even head the security institutions in Ghana. So the political interference no ebe minimize because when him say me man no see ya chi obi o nhia so no okuratuo report om dia ma me no ya di akwade ko police station de no ko court akro yesim krofo enim so crime de udi ho akote yesi obi abeli no sese akra na dwane di obeli ni so a yesi ofiri Burkina Faso se ho no wate then a high crime be to say na di obeli no yanko hu so owo fie papa bi o ajapade kesie bi yetumi ma oka police see judiciary me ko contact judiciary so de o ma bail na police na so protect again along the critical activity path of managing crime situations in Ghana.
Thank you. Nana Hesi writing from Akoko. I say, good morning, King. It's very unfortunate the incident that saw the murder of the police and other civilian. King, fighting crime is not the responsibility of any individual, the police and the government. It is the sole responsibility of everyone. When these when these armed robbers attack, they don't care who is NPP or NDC. Politicizing crime will give room to the hoodlums to operate. We shall surely come. Nana Hesi will write them from Akoko. Martin Adofojo. I suggest that the police must stop and check every motorcycle they come across. Some of the riders are so suspicious that one can easily tell that they are crimes. But Honorable Donko, crime, yes, crime.
Mamenchia watifu ne omo mo hwe social media.
Okay.
Na menchia me nana ne me papa berima Safochun Bokodua na akoma ohene. Na yenchia otekoko so kurura.
Na chochia commander Kofi Batuma.
Afi obokumasi o.
Into abadi
me tise obaye biwo. Police commander 1.
Yes.
Just a Ghana for you to say,
yes, sure, says Sadia na, come for sa campaign we, Mentiasie.
I was what yes, yes,
Say a day, semi person
was a sound. Of course, it was a sound. Oba Ashanti was a sound.
Oba Ashanti, where there no crime.
No, from
crime a whopa baby sebi amount for I say one educational background wo fam I say baby sa na ya me hu no we dey ya hwe yeti akonfobia obi so bebre ya na bo se sabi wo on go school sa de no ya de se wo ko other developed areas and so ya na the kind thing Umbo say one more said the papa we say no I refer to Africans no. Yes, deprived communities, not crime.
See, King, I don't know you discuss no. You situating the year. One, young fan say, baby, I didn't free no. You funny tea, near far and fin, near be fast here. Right from the beginning, and I mean who said crime rate are one here best start a comparison. Now let's look at crime rates in Ghana from 2014. 2014 now a 46.38%. 2015 and a course 49.42%. 2016 a 49.1% reduction. As at 2017, yeah, by taking over, net crime rate no, it reduced to about 46.99%. Now, 2018, and I started to call 45%. Now, from 2018 to 2019, the crime rate jumped from 45% to 51.95%. Just between 2018 and 2019 alone. 2020, at about 48.97%. 2021, we are just in the half year. Even the end of the year yet, we are at 48.52%. Which means, say, the ACC or Jamestown, the ACC or Fomena, the ACC or Yenyan capture now. We never the Yenyan capture under the friend is saying crime rate about 2020 Yenyan capture we. But we are already at 48.52%. But yan can no crenchre ho. You see, security of Ghana no ye dia she ni pekuo binsa. Yes, we have the chairman of the National Security Council as the president of Ghana. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We have the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces also being the president of the state. President Nesha, he appointed his vice president as the chairman of the police council. Luckily for this government, whatever your appointments be brain so under security and security intelligence gathering in this country, and should have been the easiest thing for this government. One, your Minister of National Security, your National Security Coordinator, your BNI boss, your CID. They can even fall on the defense intelligence. And it's our interior minister. So, armed robberies, yen said that sorry, Dakrope enko you. Omudi can premeditate your my dear. They choose their targets. Omu choose omu target you here now. Omu choose omu entry and exit plan. You know omu yen na. Sani yaman omu trust plan ni now. So what is happening to our CID? CID boss Kenyabua edian omu ye. What are they doing? Azuguni nkrofo at the national security dian omu ye. It looks as if the chairman of the police council, no, he's no more concerned about even the security of the police. Because they say, no, he's busy with how to become a flag bearer. And see, the police itself, Nankasa, the IGP, they say, when the IGP Nankasa, is the IGP reporting to the interior minister or is he reporting to the minister of national security? Before crime rate, before armed robbers become emboldened, no more who say your security setup, no, there is a hole somewhere. Just in front of the Ghana Police Headquarters, National Police Headquarters, CID Headquarters, crown a bench. You get armed robbers go rob 20 meters away. Robo, your friend is saying a whole forest bureau. Oma rob you. Omu rob you. Let's spend him about 10 minutes during the robbery. So just say, me a robbery new year. Sakotina motorbike so ma one shot in front of honeysuckles. Ekoy ansana police cry ebeti se BBS yo ho. So for me, it looks as if there is something basically wrong with our police. Fine. A woman say, your friend is saying, chairman of the police council, no crowd saying, yeah, momo. But it looks as if, say, baby, I do say, no. Yes, upon one expertise here, administration and then law. And a baby, a crime rate, no so cause say, no. We need somebody with operational field expertise. And she said, me president, me said, baby, I didn't say no. And yet law, ni administration bill. And thankfully, upon when receiving on contracts. And to the Yema Quina, your field expertise. We can't even put Kofi Boati in charge of operations. Just to clamp down on these armed robbers. Where is ACP Yakubu? We have policemen, officers in this country. Most of the armed robbers will go to sleep. So why are we not doing it? Say crime rate, we are not seeing it as if say baby and it looks as if say abina nkasa so no ade na the priority bio. Say the it is no longer the priority of this government. Otherwise, I don't see why this thing should be trending. Say just a week ago, James started there. 4 days after that, near say attack another billion van war, Winneba Road. It means the armed robbers have been emboldened. So what is the countermeasure? Those things are not coming up. And that is what my worry is. Yes, we can talk about issues like Nigeria. Nigeria, say 1,800 prisoners. Escape from Nigeria. So we are intelligent officer war Ghana. Now we are BNI boss at war Ghana. Now we are national security boss at war Ghana. Now Nigeria say 1,800 inmates a journey. Young men a journey. Nigeria for journey free prisoner. Where are they heading to? Is it not the English speaking countries no Mobeba? Which one is the nearest English speaking country in West Africa for Nigerian inmates? It is Ghana. And your intelligence boss, no, what should have been your modus operandi? But now this thing shouldn't have been happening. How were they able to assimilate themselves as to say, Nipa 1,008 now moving free Nigeria no more way? Most of these Chinese are Omobano, Uko China. Most of them are criminals. They are becoming a burden on the China government. Until you're from my way, for gang in Abra, Munjisika, Munkope resources outside and bring to China. And now Minoka say China is the #1 producer of gold in the world, though, because China we are gonna go to do another come home. How is that happening? We are surrounded by a lot of what do we call it? Countries. There is instability there. What can my bandits free? Cote d'Ivoire, your friend said, Burkina Faso, Ragana. I'm also say, near maybe Koso, and send out the wireless message.
But Penisa, yes, say no, West Africa, free movement of kind of say goose and the dear yeah and also so adding ime a bandits yes suspect say omo ye bandits be omkuta tu no moba but obi also so means so a bandit na say washa adibi koso kumasia ya ta fa children's park amakom fa aswasi masarachi wodomo fa KTI honom enkoda bebrebe
every right beside the mall.
Very good. Na the omo eguo na boy say maybe she say maybe minim kwankwa san koda na wo mo fa so wo ba krum.
What is the social welfare doing?
Omo you see say they are not Ghanaians. Ya katu o ma begu anu. But me busai me ne regional minister didn't come on radio about this. Or also say or West African.
No.
Untimi enka say
no.
Wo hwe ne hwene wo ye Burkinabe entino onko ni krom ewo kwan be. You see sadoma we say so bra ya
no kro. But what I am also saying is in terms of security all protocols are freezed when security is involved. Who you say be president kra na we play ni baby krom na me suspect say we play no threat to my security. They can stop you, that president.
But yes, was a say ya so na ye kasa say but abai anas abai bit to say no kasa for security reasons. Ebia ye check this part and I say sa border we see said the man for my and also to that political consequences.
Yes, I get your point too, but me point is say wa abai ya no be ka kire say ukoye operation Vanguard no kra no ochichi Burkinabe Enkrofo mu free Cote d'Ivoire, ebi free Mali, ebi kura free all the way. Your friend say Congo ne nasefo. Ye galamse wo Ghana. Enti wo hu say all these people no ebi so kura dissidents. Say ye pam all those rebels now no mo Cote d'Ivoire na ye push o ma. Uko Western region, baby ye galamse dudu na you go and see some of them there. Enti wo ya buy no start hu side na. Is it not a national security threat? Enti say some Enkrofo we omo bae no omako wuram and omo tu go de sika na so all of a sudden wo dey operation hot ko na operation hot no ko ya akopam omo nyina na omo de omo tuo ni nyina ba fia. What are they coming to do with the guns?
Tinka
and I like the operation hot because yes see yakobo yensuo ni your forest on by. You know I am one person I have that environmentalist issue your friend say approach, but then say abanya wuti on top of intelligence there kai hu say wo ko flash o ma ba no asese bi owo mo ko cheno no omo kura omo ko cheno no ebi akogina wura na tifi a omo ye cheno e ba no na ebi so akogina anim e twen say mo na ye cheno ba all miss omo beji buma ba na omo ye debe omo stop omo ho nti ukoye hot. What was the countermeasure to stop say hot no and who ramification embeda society no? So what did we do? We didn't even plan for that. And one say hot, young kwashishe excavators na ye hot. Nipa na yan konya bako etua na ekura mo aside afena obi tuo ba ya ono no display de ye ni abre say ye kofa omo say omo display tuo. You know the number of them omo the guns aba ye ni.
All right, I feel the call for who becomes IGP. Me say so the Ghana for IGP mo betimi asesa no 1 million times. Say yeah prepared. Say you be partner with the police to flash out any pabone for no mutifi or more lodge or hotels, your guest houses, any of their day. We should forget. Yeah, to me say, yeah, sorry, I said you not senior the king and IGP where you want.
Yes,
baby,
that is true.
Oh, baby, but
that is true.
We yankasa Akoko fa ho ba say ye ba be yi yankasa yes the dan would him say dan kabosome wo de beji 200 Ghana cedis would him say nipa no we nipa boy ni why prepare so be 400 Ghana wo de amana no dem onko baby would him anwumre no woko ade echi anopa obi akwadwuma no woda ho. You know them, you don't tell the police, then we come and blame IGP.
Why? It's one thing. If you put a dog, excuse me to say, the lion, sheep, leader. If you're not careful, you get all the sheep behaving like a lion. And now the sheep also lion, leader.
Sheep and a sheep.
Sheep. Ojai. Who the Ojai could be jata anima? One here, who was a jata mudi granite nya sati viura. And now the jatansu could be nya anima. Ube one say Jatana, a man di Jatana to almost start win more. At times it's about leadership. Me know Kasasisi, I can tell you on authority say morale in the police service is a bit down.
How?
Yes, because of the leadership style of the IGP. Me Kase, you ain't changing IGP to solve the problem. At times, Kurano, you can do reshuffle in the operational units. For the say, baby, I do say no. We need field operation. Aden ye Kofi watching free legal or Fanamba operations. Operations for the carbon thing. The moment you do that, no, Obiasu himself Kofi watching and Subani ne ne buy me. Until immediately you raise the morale of even the police. Okay, say no, it's time for action. Ain't no more action man, but those are the things Ghanaians are calling for. Some of the warfare no is psychological.
All right.
Near police visibility. But understand as I say, police visibility no access what tibisa. Why don't we increase it? Aden answer manemba biom. Say kwana bi obefo na police ni gina ho. Say the na menu kan banks ye hu say banks no ebi ye ho a omo security architecture no kra nya papa. Ubeji sika corners a obefo mu kra ansa na wapie. Ubeji sika nipa dom obakoto mu kra ansa na wapie akono kra no enya papa. What are we doing to increase those things? And you know, it is not so much about the IGP. We can do some little reshuffle.
Can we now make some progress with the ICP? And then
politics,
for a very long time.
It was higher than you.
And I'm interested. The highest candidate was 2019.
No. Check it. No.
It was 51.95.
No.
The statistics.
Oh, I know I'm trying to check it.
2015.
Why
49?
20.
This is it.
No. Go and check.
This is it. Ghana Statistical Service.
I thought that.
Odike.
This is it.
Ghana Statistical Service.
1 point.
Kwakuninja no anya police.
Kwakuninja no police.
Obiankono.
You
see, Nenka say a year, but sometimes, you know, and as a propaganda near the crime rate in Ghana.
All right, Sika, we are MP, Kumasi Assembly on. So, okay,
as official member, yes.
So, we are KME.
Yeah.
And the graphic, Koko Pebito, you would love today's edition of Daily Graphic. Page 22. Come, I mean, you want to
preachers invade streets of Kumasi.
Front page of today's edition of the Daily Graphics. Also, I catch the camera.
Praja rules, Kumasi rules. Praja rules, Kumasi rules.
Graphic for that. Serious. It is
it's becoming a nuisance.
Mr. Maminka
a dear Panama.
Boss, problem a war. My Muslim. Almost per se, yes, may be out. Almost one man so connected.
For them, December.
And your team I'm for. Maybe what do you team member? When himself started preaching a day about 6 years ago, I mean, yes, be any parent rebuffy. Extra. No, be preaching. Did I hear offer? Sir, actually, I will call Brighton. And I'm sure that son, the new preaching I'm going out. Maybe say, Nipa Marco, nine. I will try myself. Omatia Sama, so for the Comso when him, Mujina Abonti preaches are preaching. Me, I mean, saying I'm your me, my Sunday school teacher. The question I'm asking is that souls and no winning for Christ and I can't move.
All right.
Because me, if you say, remember, Jesus, I know, say, and I didn't Kenya, some more Jituma. What did the teachers Abon Piaman?
So there was an assembly law say about 10 no na kamunyina mo jai preaching. There was a law like that. I don't know Muguso.
What was that question we are front page of graphic and some more year one day Kumasi Assembly for
Emra da ho Emra wo ho say 10 o'clock na ka preaching jai wo Kumasi.
And me person wa front page graphic also say
but where you say I don't say honorable Sunka. NDC na far away by. That's all. Oh, go and check. NDC be on far away by. You remember man?
Yes, say the dia by. Yeah, the crazy and the but there are laws.
No, this one is against the law to use this for commercial activity like passenger activities in Ghana.
All right.
But NDC
sir. Pragya things here. And the graphic, I love it. Front page, Pragya rules. And the Kumasia, Utia your bedroom, Pragya be house.
Listen, now me call
we was out. I didn't know found.
Me call chairman. Meba. What sort of society?
Mamen can't send back on show. Can it wait? Yes, Susana 220 super Mercedes and a taxi.
Sir.
Yes, black and inside here red. Busa Penimubia, ne steering gear. Mercedes Benz and an Kuma as taxi. It tells you how our Fourth Republic editoriating. Your free taxi maba pony. Ya come one wine.
Now the pony na yede.
Ya free Mercedes. Ana mebe. Ya free Mercedes maba pony. Ya bab
and a tico.
It tells you. It is a penny movie. John Becker say. Me ma kwesiada. Me fro bus free. Ishem squat adia. Na me fro bus free. Na trotro system no. Buses and an air duma. I walk from estate. Omu yego ni enye nipa ma omu nkotena ho. And I champion. Yemu bi yakasa na yesu. But you get people to come and tell you say, you get people to come and tell you say, Ghana economy.
Okay, only what problem?
The problem is.
What problem they say? There be no one kasa one question I was setting over there. And that's idea. Me busa say, some idea we say. What is the solution?
Maybe wait. A taxi and answer again. Because Ghana, your local governance act now, your taxi. Act a duma. It will I find market a categorize because then I am answer. And that is a near man who said, it me ya duma. Nothing net a ya duma. Again, yaka. One also more for so long. So, maybe a Ghana could read. Sir, you bet not so see you. Then we have to regularize it.
Mr. Akwesia de Odi. Ena ye tin nkan de wo susu a wotie wo de abamu ene ye bekenkan ablade e wa fie kuma o say government must wake up, people are being killed, so government must act now. Sule e wo sunyane o say government is on top of security, all those criminals will be arrested. Wala nyo trophy akwetia Ghana police, please back up. Kwame e wo pechi, we don't need crime percentages. They should solve the crime. Example, I don't agree with people who say Galamsey fight has increased robberies. There is no evidence to that. OPK or go. So Ghana is safe. Let's all help in crime prevention. Masaudi Trophy Bantama. We have to be proactive in fighting crime. So we shouldn't politicize our security issues or take our trophy boss, and crime combat is a shared responsibility. Area Kusi our central market. I say crime has no party color. SCB ewo edum force lie. SCB say Ghana police is not doing enough to protect us. Odike, Mike life. Thank you. Robbie, a fashion designer, so or say Ghana police must be fully armed to prevent crime. Abbas Amogobo was say the country is now scary. Our leaders must sit up. Douglas will KST EU. In fact, Odike is making a good point on matters of Odike. Obi come once more, not TBA. Or say Odike is making a good point on security issues. Odike. The security of every all right. Teacher Kujo Otepa, these armed robbers live within the community, so we must provide information to the police. The killing of the police and civilians are rampant. IGP must sit up. The time reads 20 minutes to 9. And I say, okay. Sorry.
Asante region, so young can crime coffee.
Sure.
Believe
it or leave it. Yeah.
The young can but Asante region crime and oh no, crime and war and I think so. And current police leadership, so yeah.
Protozoa say, hey, from Odiki, from Mercedes to Odike. We knew what he is, but Abawa listening from UK in the Great Britain.
Catch Abawa says the Caswachi.
I was saying,
Catch Abawa says the catch.
Was it Jack Bebley, the police officer? Do you remember him? I don't remember him. Where am I trying to throw you? Abawa said, good morning, King. Honorable Fuseni is surprised about the security rate in Ghana. Why is he blaming the president and the vice and the IGP? He should blame his chairman, Ofusu Ampofu. It's not fair. We should treat crime with politics. Greetings to Honorable Stika. And even before you have greeted him, she had already greeted you. Okay. And Belinda, Omami Dean, no cry, I'm a refi. Chia Mama, my Omo Yuki, Omuti, Domasi, a Sukitua radio for any Abawa radio for the Omin asses so with tea and I'm not pay. Okay, about Tampa or just so I strongly believe our president, Nana Akufo-Addo, is more than capable of solving the security issues. Let's help the police to fight crime. Oba Tampa or me. And also the text, no. All right, Steve, my young chance here, physical round, if you want to.
You are not a
Only baby, Akoko. One or about one nipadu to our muti was me call.
Maybe I had you. Maybe that may warm me up.
Young boy,
Matty.
On our parliament. Yes, wiki. Other issue a year topic a year or man penny a country or true. A so man penny gun and Miska so Kupiskaba. I feel Kupiskaba. Says car or spend the Kupiskaba no crano. A dog so chase car unya or the bebano. Matisse, Minister of Defense, Abba. Parliament, I bet you know them. But the Nkrofo me ete ya ne say aircraft or the namno. At least a bit me and my wasawa. That bit and Akoko, Honorable Donko is grinning from ear to ear. Abadi also. And then I was. And then I was.
Oh, is it the person involved? No, say strategic. Mischievous diversionary tactics been an honorable need to pa. I can't see where that particular thing came in.
No, but some no say okay adena a threat, but for obia interest, especially Sami Jenfi. That bit and Sami Jenfi.
That is the soundbite
or advertise. Okay, Chief, it's any como Steve. Our penny account to ne and come a bass or parliament, said Isico.
Yo, Ken, I may say, Nami, imagine I can make politics about this. But the way I mean, you are honorable for saying it. Said, oh, ye did no. I did be a bonny be and this is Town West. I did be a papa be MPP better, and there is a fact. Oh, be no kind Bible, kind Quran. When him just say honorable for saying in name new defeat here. I say if the person is not suffering from unconscious incompetence, and I say ignorance or displaying ego trips or intellectual dishonesty, or back actually we say NDC dear, I will see a more coin MPP nyadi. Be anyhow, unless I will umpegana ye. Go and check April 2014. Go and check. Me remember say the Ghana phone call her private jet. Amampanyi Mahama Kofaye. A whole Kenyan company. I never spoke against it because maybe as Amampanyi and maybe to me ba utimi use private jet. Private jet is almost 15,000. Yenya dia kuro bolo bolo no. Aya $10,000 an hour. $10,000. And said, yeah, on when young for honorable need to church. It was so clear. Say COVID no, say I can say even when no crana be a hundred and normally before. And when you mind you,
now what say said you see church in one kabede.
Oh, media kakra, me be honest with you. time a na ɔyɛ ne report no na finance committee so ahyia yɛyɛ adwuma kɛseɛ bi ebi nsi da ama Ghanafoɔ all the institutions sɛ yɛhyia wɔn nyinaa IGF a yɛyi so internal generator fund ne ade na kane no ɛsɛ co-holding accounts mu ɛnso ɛnkɔ ne nneɛma no yɛ restructure ne nyinaa kama ba metie honorable Nichi hu ɛwɔ Joy FM nkyɛn ma metee n'anim asɛm deɛ ɔka no parliament nyinaa deɛ ne yɛn nso yɛyɛ adwuma because my finance committee.
So you were not.
And your man, me tea asie free or no home, me tea free na num. And I said, dear Dinkai, and you no crazy private jet here when I Ghana dear president. Yeah, it's never true. Two. In terms of even size, number, omubehian, the hano ain't in fact that and try mo koti say, so by politics, but woman is whether in this MPP, depending on the demand. On the task, another task ahead, our presidents will deliver an entire team as well. They will need probably the bit of any part and a fuel because so I can say if you had the so I just know different places. COVID now, there are so many protocols in most of these countries. Porter, it wouldn't even be appropriate and I say even allowed to do that. On my explanation, then he went further to even say. Cost no more yen is not the most expensive and uncroffording tron. If the honorable Kujato amount to no crana or cano, not and yes, sir, because no nya official figure. I'm honorable Kujato crash you to me say, oh no, the any advertising or the kind. What you say? Enti yen man this if do some real propaganda near the young and now add the danko kufuado. The benefit that we as a country derive from. 2017 January, basically. You see, Ghana, shifted focus because of propaganda. Oh, and I covered ramifications, consequence. Ghana, the patroken say on my share, Obinsa, Motias is here with the leadership and management of this company, Mamia. After about 5 years or after some time, also assessing the performance. The best performance model or method that you could use, technique. The benchmark or reference point analysis, or even the commonest one here, trend analysis. In terms of benefit, you derive the Ghana, and then go and check. And you're not done in contemporary nada at trunk of wood, because of Unimsa ship at the patrol. Oh, Unimsa ship with the Yamaba Ghana, I do $4,000 or $12,000. And all over the world, Akufuado's leadership and the manager COVID-19 year and how you become Bini. But Uncle Ford to any ama papa na Usomu, what in your year, actually, they don't do the comparative analysis any longer. Say, about primary macro indicators. About secondary macro indicators, about social intervention policies, about infrastructure. Infrastructure propaganda. If in conform major infrastructure work since 92, from Kwame Nkrumah time to the time Kufuor was exiting, near about 65 to 67,000 kilometers. Now Kufuor more about 30,000. And so most of the infrastructure works are Kufuor we in the second term. A free air concan for 75%, and can to Volta region 88 kilometers, and can to Central region, no Pfizer Ramon source a wine. And send the Kumasi Eco Kentampo, Eco Western, Eco Sibakwai. As most of them will be in the second term. Eco for infrastructure work, yes, they say, Miss Mama 8 years in the Indian compare. Okay, I say, Mohammed,
you can't the.
No, take your more carcass here. As I know, one misuse Kawanya Juma. But a Juma Papano leadership benefit what dear may or may imu. Papa, I pay Biano Aban first since 92, the first 2 years. What to implement major pro policy in the history of this country.
But
yeah, can I say? Me Pacho, Akufuado is not the first leader. Wafa private jet, Ewo Ghana. And it is not wrong. It's not only Ghana. All over the world they do. Etiko Uncle for passenger plane. Who the anchor no cry? Uncle for passenger plane. Can the same Ghanaian people and this is 4 million. Kwa heo mata miye moye. Kufuor na see planes too. ketewa ne kɛseɛ baako ndc bɛɛ wɔn anya kɛseɛ no mumu sɛ wɔn no explain ɔmo de sika no ma wɔyɛ mi kɔtɔ confirm ne ade wiwi bɔ ɔmo ne ka
the minority for no can say the president
ɔmo kura de they have no right to
the
talk
falcon
ɔmo yɛ dɛ
that can ɔman panyin bi tumi nso fa
na mpatɔ papa no bɛkyerɛ one thing falcon no one ɛnyɛ presidential jet 2 in terms of number ebetumi afa no it wasn't possible 3 I was say egyina stop every failing if you want for president no move from one place to another obi anim say it was national international assignment inevitable so achieve eti anka mahama no ha nkobefa de Italian.
Also the Falcon.
Me say former President Mahama, he says, "Oh no, Italian."
Yeah, analyzing also the Falcon is trustworthy, and it took the same president to Uganda only few days prior to the 16th of May when the president departed to Paris with this
because unim, Papa, you can ubetimi afa plane akọ Uganda. The task was different. Different. Number of people are different. The condition of the plane, time Odiko Uganda no cannot be constant all the time. Enti ade enti ye trans na propaganda ne na ada ne atro. Ema omai atu nyametwene ne ye propaganda na obi si wakodware wo wiem ni ade. Busa ono abufu say ni say onju nso wiem da. Wafu plane onju nso wiem da. Mebo ojunso wiema omunsuo. And so the difference is that ensure say I'm past the president Jare plane was which I don't know. So Jare the difference is that ensure understand the go no. Claim ya tla ya sabi ya jare nan ya ohoro ya nsa ya niam bebrani nya nsuo ho ede. Enti die pa na pese de propaganda. Former President Mahama, former President Kufo, former President Rollins, former President Mills. Omo nyina no o man tena private jet mi da ana o tena plane ma o man nisu nsuo wo hoda o man ahoro mo nsada sebi o man ko enye o mo na wo soro da o man nyu nso wo soro what's the difference?
Thank you.
What is the difference between obi a o dware o form and obi o dware o so where as me here
odike
say na na do ban economy no et say
all right, thank you.
Adwuma et say
odike
ehiafo nhyehyɛ ya et say and then you that simple analysis. Here ready
when you come to a house, Ashtown downtown. Papa, we know tipo na your friend Asafoji. We dey say you was it man need tremu na premu. Was it man need premu na tremu.
And was it anything?
One is
it's just a say. All right. I don't want to go. My memory also not. Let me 5 minutes.
You see, Nukrohu, baako pɛ. King, you imagine say under the MPP, and na 2 years yen tu adwumayɛfo akatuam. You say COVID aba, and na me no ka say 7 months necessary post on kra yen ntia omoka wo.
And then this
let me talk. O kasana mi wa ha. When you were talking, I listened to all that you were saying. Doctor, just bear it. You are also suffering from Niema now.
Oh, Sibo, time out Casanot.
No, you can't come in. When you were talking, did I come in?
No,
you can't come in. No, you can't. You deal with what? When you were talking, did I come in? No, when you were coming, I didn't come in. Me say, fine. Yes, and when you came, you said you were coming to fix it. And now me no kachi. 7 months. Next is our farm. And then for the past best 6 months, next is I catch you about 2 million at Yomo, 3 million at Yomo. You can't even explain to them. That's I will say, I want Chiraba or Manum. Who quack Pesicaba? Who quack Pesicaba? Who cover planer, President Bejaru. Planer, bar woman, Yabeti and me. Planer, queen size bed, the demo, President Bedaju, and you have the cost of Rebus. Oh, Minia, he was saying, sir, Oko no confess Sikabaina, President Mahama, or the Fokker 900, no. They are funny per 15 now. Who says I play Nukra Omoka Wasem? That same play was in France when the president went there with the last play. That day, nobody play also called France. Oh no. It is the plane who can go to me, Nuzua, and understand any the other man. ministers ni nuanom foro ye e de ba France ho abra ono no kofa de empane se bi edwaye wo mu no e kofa ye eno Mahama de self plane ya ye ka se on two aircraft na ko ye
maybe so yeah compare Mahama trips and the President Akufo-Addo
he brought it to
there be and then I told him to stop it.
Good.
Yeah, sure. Sasem ya esi.
Mekaba.
There be asem ba na Mahama.
Mekaba. No, meka si asem so say ono de ni de okwa ofa na me say. Japanese loan of $112 million ayedi ko si Volleyball Bridge or the plane ni kroya na kwaji ba yo. $112 million. Or the same plane na kwaji ba ye. For kana mo se mo ntimi fa no. Eno no de kwaji say scan ba ya. Yedi ko ye Volleyball Bridge. What you say? You see when you say ahochira ba no beer squeezing no tighten your belt bite the bullet hwan ni obi antiti ne niam so kakra no man pani de ne say one de onanwie no odware onanwie no ogi nani onanwie no odedage no ho
obisi go kwa the girls go jake and man no don to play mo
mate
ma wo nya be
mo de mo kona mo di gay for na eko mo de mo kono say mo di gay for na eko ye mo de mo kono say mo di gay for na eko ye let's call a spade no kura hu eye ba kupo. Imagine say John Mahama tana na ye ho chiri ye say ene ye say ye nyina ye squeeze ye ho na John Mahama ko fa plane kura sebi enka bench kura dem a ka say na kan beka no
enti sabre no ena say John Mahama yes ena omo ekan ya enka obeka say
we expected the president to know better.
Le bi bisa say ye can say baby ade ko fei Mason can make me appointed and as I can put it to you say sabre John Mahama yes Emma we mu eka you will put up a spirited defense
just like they are doing today.
So what I'm trying to say is enye John Mahama and ye compare.
You are very right. You are very right.
Was there any justification in the use of this?
There were or not. Me say the president has gone for $10,000 an hour planer. Obianka wasem.
So far,
what you say?
So far, Obianka what I can't say cost about a speculation because
there is speculation. Obianka said the cost nankasa.
Offer mine.
And why do you blame us from speculating?
Just put something out there. Say
no, that is the actual cost of renting that flight. That is the cost. The official cost of renting that plane. No.
What is a finance minister? What is a finance minister? What is a finance minister? Beko parliament.
Aye.
Akoko. So ko na you different.
Again, we say ye empire na we mo mutimi koto ade ye $10 ko mutimi koto no $19 ni $26. Nti ye empire kra say ebo ne san kosoro. Ye empire say ebo no kra san kosoro. Ye empire say e beda £15,000 na omo ko ka say £20,000 kra no omo ko rent ye. Ye de ne say we could have done better. So what say ye nyina ye ho kire ya at least wo de kofa de empa ebi double size empa kra na dem a ye ni problem simple one bi kra sabi eye you can go for others $10,000 $12,000 kra obi ni uni asem and a trip now we no even the fokker now can ho asem kra say wo problem kra the trip that particular trip the fokker was part of it presidential jet no na e France ho me de say I believe say the defense minister wanted to divert attention from the cost of the plane. Entino said that this shower assembly firm. That was his motive. Otherwise, there was no need for this particular shower issue. And the protocols and the one when you can there is no justification because the Fokker the presidential jet can fly 4,000 nautical miles non-stop.
A German for expertise.
No, you see, Yanka no crenchre ya hu. Yanka ade no so free na free France wa. Oba be say akọ South Africa. Entina ofa ade betimi do akọ straight. It was stopping from coming from France to Ghana, from Ghana to South Africa. Na aye den. And no one says say baby akọkora do no pension ọkọ nti no opede obe ya obejuju no ho ye mpesa akọkora bebre nti odinawiem kura chese ye ma no juju no ho. Don't twist the issue. Don't twist the issue. You don't twist the issue. The issue is that they have lost focus on the plight of the suffering Ghanaians.
Okay.
They are detached from reality. When was the last time you paid? 1 year now you've not paid. If you don't know. What I say? So maybe there, and then the poster of the government on this issue.
and come on and yet do.
I was away on
The many, sir.
It is, sir, he's not showing sensitivity to the plight of Ghanaians. I want to say, can a focus do those and could be almost to cry a tom niema? What in your good banks in Yana such a Nipa Hochireno? No, Sakos Oko Pebbles have a beer bank back. No, who's like a vodka over 2-point-something million Ghana cedis? Are they? Says he can only to nest for equity or Sokranka, Yahuntoya Kakara.
All right.
So it is not about, say, the president's comfort and security, NDC form person. No. It is about the president's insensitivity to the plight of the ordinary Ghanaians. And on the Yaka Huasem.
All right. Reverend Dr. Jones and Mrs. Mercier Dumensa head Pastor Valley Vine Temple Assemblies of God. Esiebwa, Yesemo Komo Ahunjim, na Yamamo Ahomeje, Papa, Yame, Enkoso Inshramo. We Fiamenya Quantifa Queen Honomo. Mama G, a trophy caswa. Our security forces in Ghana are working very hard to bring all the wicked and bloody men to book. My heart bleeds when these criminals are not being killed as they kill their fellow men. But as they say, he who died by sword, he who killed by sword will die by the sword. All right, and she goes to greet people. Honorable Fuseli Donko has sent me a letter, and in that letter, I can see some figures. I mean, when it's a 2019 stats now, in crime index, now it was richer any other year, 51.95. Meaning the source. And when I work as a Ghana statistics, but she knew I chose Ghana statistics.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, I don't know. I will make a also, my name is Lawyer Victor Kusi. Good morning, Ken. Prevention of crime can be possible without the enforcement of the law. Unfortunately, there are a group of people in Ghana who are always afraid of the enforcement of the law, and that is the politician. They are always afraid of the enforcement of the law for fear of losing votes in next elections. Victor Kusi, a lawyer, Ono Ena Otroyen. Gentlemen, we also your friend Samuel Brian Boabin Trophy Awush, but I have a few so Kumasia. Also, one thing Mahama and his enablers should know is that President Akufo-Addo's foreign trips are not for leisure. Mr. Mahama is the only president in Ghana's history who flew a presidential jet to South Africa and Kenya just to swing escorts at parks, and also to New York to share the same bed with Andrew Solomon and his partners. The safety of the president is the greatest importance and benefit of all his official travel satisfactory. Sami and the bro for the door so chemi. Entina Mr. Medasi, and he posts more photos of former presidents with some colleagues and the former president in a swinging safari mood. Okay. Master Red from Kasua. Also, we humbly ask the security agencies to be up and doing their works, and make sure that Ghanaians are safe before, during, and after elections. It seems NDC and their wicked chairman. But wait there, Charlie, it's like I can't get it. I simply can't get it. All right, Mr. Odike. Yes, sir.
Everything is wrong. President, and I'm on 2 years now. Everything is wrong. Oh, Kinedwe.
Yes.
Let sanity prevail. No, but my goodness.
Okay, man, always want to hear please.
So we need who say, and conforming and do what I say. Someone na yintwa car. Oh yes, honey man. So who say we liberal to Ghanaians? Na Ghana for enya confidence in you. You don't behave this way. it doesn't matter say we be full bidder and now one full bidder. The asama the spur of the moment and he can was him. Then he can another promise say he's going to protect the public purse. And to him I agree. Now, so share and yama akoso enemies you anything the explanation the buyer. Me wa ma say me wa ama me
explanation I for the man rebel. Explanation I for the rebel.
Sa treplan na do ko we yen nipa bebre. Sa oni nipa bebre na be kro.
Ade na we yen nipa.
O kwa pabosia. O si ahia Ghana. Me kwa pemwa e de aba me mamu. What is nipa bebre ba kwa party. Look, according to a president vote to now, ya witness baby. South Africa, I a custom made Ghana na order. It is under the custody of Air Force. Ghana for I produce to order. Yani order say when you pay. And you be the force am I kotoy. Ya wura ko for na krabai. Eba no abampa for do na dia tu kwan. Me kaya dia bi pa ena man ya me yam more. Hwa kinedwe. Ya wura mama ne time. Ni made in trip to take me Kobe. Yeah, the Turkish airline and a call commercial flight. And only a kwaji is getting the airport now. A wakra. Terminal 3. Na president mama says, what's it? As a businessman.
Enti Oma only a kufu koyen. Do you know in what capacity and I say reasons are omokoye?
Yeah, reasons are a different say. Yeah, trip near the Ghanaian business delegation and echo.
And nipa 20 and I said Akufo entourage no. Nipa omokan wo de won justify why you were on the trip to Turkey with President Mahama as a businessman. Fine. And nipa 20 and now omokan President Akufo Addo omokoye. You are questioning the the meaning say the importance. The proprietiness of are you being fair to this?
We went on commercial flight because
there are two issues to us. All questions say, oh, here the part to do because, but one casa, it wouldn't sad way by the but President Mama take or do koi, and you know he has all do.
Me say, mission in the crop.
Wouldn't mission away or koi. And there's also when you part 20,
oh,
do you know them by?
Oh, what was fire country?
Do you know them by names and Ubia Ejuma Waya or called Triple B?
And I'm say, sir, obey any part of what? Yeah, Obia you be there commercial flights in a coin. So the Nipa 100 crown echo. I was seeing complain because of the echo. Next of a commercial flight, no the Nipa 100 crown, we don't have problem.
Who say, yeah, sir, Debbie. Okay, so now, yes, what did you
let me progress.
You will progress.
The say,
who said that?
Oh,
let me Kasai until Sako can say.
Allow me to explain myself.
Oh, but I
may say the mission is not the same. Marie. The mission on the crop.
Wherein lies
we went for where the Ghanaian business delegation and private sector and coin.
It's in the present coins or where they
also occupy say a carry and franchise. And our bank this year say Omupis Cabes establish a bank. Massa. Now this animal to yeah, we went there for on a business trip. Me private sector and a coin. And a president can't run your coin.
It's one of the coin, and you're the coin. One of the president.
Tudak, maybe church of Tudak, I had Ghana Turkish Business Association, ECO, and I have your Turkish partners.
And I'm the president coin.
Yes.
And I'm the president coin.
And I don't coin. I don't call your opportunity or the G's got $300 million euros, a basic opportunity.
Okay. Now you can proceed.
Terminal 3.
Now you can proceed.
As a businessman, there be a factor. Oh, please. Please, Wakasana mewa. I talk to me a room. Oh, please.
You don't know so a big pack.
Miss I. Oh, no. I talk to me a room. Adia. Sasi Kanukra was so when you free bank. Ya was a development bank in Biwao. SM Bank. A development. As a moment you retail. As a
propaganda.
What money must as a finance man? Obi aware finance background. Who go money must stop goofing, my brother. Yeah, Kasa Chagana for
Sticker enough. Okay, so.
Now we are there now. Akufado, where we having a buy. Please. Will you allow this to continue here?
Because we eat you.
We are honorable. Yes, cherish.
Because we need to so what's so called. And I know
Edward, please.
Because we eat you.
Edward, tone down. Where's you be issue?
With me.
There's the kind of no ain't what done this one about? Please. Let sanity prevail. I beg you.
Who too much. I feel it was so.
Who square boy, I'm not Joe. And now I better talk to you, baby. Oh, Baba, the minute.
It will be a cousin.
I will come here, my cousin.
But it will be
what I say
with you.
And bank here also quite this car establishing. Bank will be harder that woman just can't help me. I asked bank a development bank. You what you are yes, can you them? Massa, Mammy Cassan back pension Ghana for me. Obia Yakupa Bay Mawa Quenya say, but Chagana Kunya so. And you will comfort. Serve the people, and the people will serve you. But so by what you say, oh, coffee, it will get your pa, and now you told oh, work from her, or any pie soon. Any pie a try draw. That's your better for me, the sky is hanging my way up. And some of you ready to back in now, while my casa crack here. Oh, as such, I can't afford before more. Because, me, can Edward, me to me, Ghana was a called Dusseldorf. That's about the same day. Accra, Dusseldorf, Rome. My brother Fuji Airport here, yes, Sankata, Massa Bordo, will be checking in, mammy. No, Massa, the court, you telling my back. The economy. You're at a mess. What's our economy? I could Ghana and them commercial flight. I call it Mama Yeda. If you are saying, me pacho. Oh, boy. President of my commercial flight. I could do Juma and call for a baby.
Oh, sick.
Nothing is a economy.
Or say, or can't, idea, no, or person can't commercial flight. And now, there be another phone here. Into another Otra, commercial flight. I do not think so.
I was just security. Who said, what Jai, Nimudi and Ato, and also the party. It was the way you be the party. We are away.
Please. But we are away, say president. Or better not commercial.
I know we are going to check your facts.
Or better not
check your facts. Message check your facts. And simple. We are journalists. So my hey.
Okay, 1882 as soon
Nanado, when they got a friend in here. So, Obi, I had a chance to say sticker. I catch your said, why any ya? I'm a make control, let's say. And she's gonna for more.
So, why?
Because COVID era. You told you have for indirect taxes. Now, okay, say business might be cultural tax. Now, what your papa profligate lifestyle? What for 5-star aircraft in the air? 5-star hotel aircraft in the air. Now, okay, say we been go to Atasha. You go to Atasha live with comfort. Omu chinchimi and saji a tax. Now, what the choir sad way ya? Who is gonna for very happy? And the business here go now. Utanyana tax officials, agent of council, portrait farmers. I broke Omunya being cracked. They don't have money to import grains. na adwene ho kakra.
President.
Anyama ekọ so Ghana ha. Napco yetwa mo ka.
President Atamas fly in commercial I can say aircraft. Etna economy sana oka. There was a point in time President Mahama also Etna chartered flight. And also so what was your
Ayaba. Dianya bianya.
That's supposed to say will be a president.
By then
the security.
Meba.
This is a general security. Because of populism.
No.
He said no. Ghana for both. But you don't represent Ghanaians. You are one Ghana.
Ghanaian. Obama buy. American companies are private. Now I distress. Offer me say these are the conditions management I was mo na discover wura mo sika no yanya returns on our investment. We are mampanyina oso mo man awo ekwan eya aboto so hwe Mahama foro je ekobo Ghana ka edananim ana na wo opposition no ebi kra no ti obi to abeti
idea benti na osusu say obi wo cars bebre wo wiase ye wo my friend say Corolla ho ye wo name the cars car be na we use
Miami sika but I can put my mouth
maybe say no, don't answer my questions no car be na
we use Land Cruiser
I know use Land Cruiser
Miami na madman mato
one why you adwuma no
yes Akufo dey scanner scanner president ko ha get sika ka
dey be sika ka ho but then oye omanpanin ono so no aye nipa and manage no because wo ene me na hwe no nti no wontimi e ma meye saade ne say eye Ghana fo sika enti no won konkofa bibia na ade eti a akofa oyo na aba
mama ka saba ko pension
enti no say wo
Edward
ade na ot Land Cruiser
adentina wo limit argument oba me private person
yes because
mama nwe what is some question
they mean say safety
Edward allow me to answer you me ana my meduma ana ma to me car ana me team na Akufo o say muntu me ka osome na me nya adwuma it is kana or they call through play no anyo onu an sika
entino
that's the difference me ba ma menwe
entino
and I akosia de okay as a taxpayer I put my mouth where my money is
okay
so me sika I've right
President Akufo me no ne tuanaka correct
what say
me no ne tuanaka
yes
adentina say oba nipa bodyguards bebre wono ho nka se enyi omo free no sabe no ne tuanaka
masa mama ka samba poncho
me busa
papa bi obedi Ghana ha
simple question aden no oba yenyi bodyguards free no
bodyguards crown nyane le dodo ne hia
na ne se ne hia
bebrebe di ache yo nyane na ne hia
say I know be
ye hia ne say obenya nipa a omuti aduma na se na no manant me say everything is wrong
Akufo oba in a convoy aden na yenyi convoy no free no
that's how convoy na wo kan
because na otua
convoy na wo kan na etwama you know and some Akofo ka fa ho
be busa question
I won hia
wo say wo de wo Corolla
o na say
Corolla
me say
Land Cruiser
anya ni sika
president
petro gum nya ni sika
o president o go tra trotro
me say anya ni sika say ni sika ko nya ni sa
wo no
Edward argument no wo ya sem ko mo wo to say argument no na say wo ti konso ani muti no ya be mo busa question bia emwa
odikenya etiefo no oboso so wa adwene se wo woni de
I study the difference
ya be busa na say adentina adena wo no o fu say Land Cruiser no ebe ma safety and comfort wo do sika
I try to Ghana for ya ka say expose wa an ka be su an try for na try TV so me ja do ka masa
president
o so na di Kristo o be ta ya show tuma mu no ya ka say ya to guy masa guy allow me to talk
eti odike finally so finally
sika ala na we sa you can do this our YouTube your banya
odike finally
ya me can say I can champion of blessed memory. Obedi Ghana so 8 years. Ejapade odija Ghana for no yabobodi na ade be tye. And so obeye modest government. Ninyama we ya baby antimi nya bita ne wiase twem wo Ghana. Nana Akufo-Addo bra ho ase. Na ne Ghana fo ni ye. Na kwa ho de Ghana sika nam so no. Ehie nipa, ama nipa ya mobo. Se wo hwe Ghana baby a yakọ chia kodura. Kiledwe. Ya president kwa so yesa. Me ma no sie no.
A champion time na what ase.
Na mi swa.
E de be nsem na Ghana for e ka fa champion.
Ne ba sa de be kan yes. But
what say ono ne aban a oba ya obeye bibia no ye modest. You use the word modest.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
E de na na champion grofo ka fa no.
Oh, so pema.
Hello one.
Oh, me patcho please. What my champion Japan you know Ghana.
Oh, that be
can you refer to that?
What's in Ghana for say or you modest?
What that say? My say we are.
My catch with he say the work can no cray. Nobody said nobody said the champion was modest.
I don't get because agenda will person. Listen. I shall honor your book message. Oh, please.
Don't shout. Me say, I am putting you to strict proof. Say, champion. Ghanaians never refer to you as being modest.
Okay, fine. Mami explain it.
What can normal?
Mami explain it.
Debbie said,
what's so kasama Ghana for?
A champion. Say, no cray.
I won't know.
Me me champion.
Unwa champion.
Me unwa.
Eja make am boa.
Ubwa.
I work from the champion.
And then normal obey ye. You say, no almost say or you modest.
Massa.
Odike, who say also you modest? And I say, some word modest no. Can word the fufro. Say almost say a champion you modest. You didn't tell Ghana for.
A champion was a modest president.
Meaning
Oko Togo ba
meba obi ko Togo ba ko just we modest.
Na opa check na nado akwantu huska. Oh, please. Please. Oba what 5 years.
Does the chamber be?
Oh.
Protect Muhammad.
Baby.
How many years ago?
Abaya.
Oh, sika me pesa me.
Me
Champion. Na ne bosi aba obo no Ghana ha. Adi development. Wonya wasam ka. Ba champion wo ja na so my estate. Chapatra estate. Patasi estate. Every city bia be ko Ghana ha. A champion estate ebu. A champion estate all over. Polytechnic. Polyclinic, a champion at the buyer. Of my attack for you,
Mebusu assembly. Mebusu assembly. What say? Na Ghana for so you modest.
Okay, maybe so you modest.
I feel na wokasa.
Maybe so you modest.
I feel my comment.
I shall say, San or Petty. Maybe say, a champion for my abeni now. Because now I am very modest.
Example, your baby to a champion abino. A onan kasa, ni chief of defense staff. And a year palace school too no. Reasons I would do a champion no. I will cast a champion, yes, so a modest. It's not my question was
reasons bad or the two also the two.
Yes, or you're corrupt. Now my name is Obia or you're corrupt. A bit to me, you can't say any panel. No, yeah, Kasa,
a champion, me say, me assess a buyer benina. Obia won the
yes, I'm not
the same me na make Kasa Ghana.
Now Kasa Ghana. I am
me na make Kasa Ghana.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
All right.
Me watching wow here. Propaganda how cross on.
What the president afraid them to say. So say we say na what.
A champion twa omu nyina.
Because time you two a champion. Honorable Donko. What dey be a sata, be a na sata musa. But the mechanic say time you omu two a champion. Palace school no buy. Reasons are
a champion year.
1970. Is it 78? Oh, Mwaka said two no. On an microphone, say now or you pro. We can say profligate as a day. No, we can't count. It didn't for you to say Ghana force or you modest. And I mean, this out. The legacy here. It's all
military governments in Ghana were modest. All military governments in Ghana they were modest because they couldn't have done what most of the elected presidents are doing. One, they themselves I just am by force model. And okay, so no so be kafo didi.
But time.
Na obi also untua obi ka no. Be rako amanonia ko. I'm explaining something. He couldn't have gone out because nipa na ode ne can also untua. So what are you going out there to do?
I can say time on any new so you need to no. Ni so you or your profligate. And akufu so new so you need be two no. Ni new so you need rollers so ka say intino I oka so be a modest.
Oh na make say subject edru baby no. Edru baby no e bia yan for say according to Odike's your friend is saying explanation and his own perception no. Of course say per the lifestyle of Achampon then, what they compare Nanadu and now Achampon was very modest. No, and I mean, say you can't compare because Omono time no, they were forced into that particular state because of the way Omofa so by. And see, as a military leader, you can't come and do what an elected president.
Thank you. Kwabena Yiki writes, Master, allow Odike to flow. Mama Diana writes, Odike speaks out of envy and hatred, not patriotism. He is exposing himself too much. It's getting interesting here. Ubia wadi Nana already sent some message. Vista Jets charged Mahama 77K to fly him home. All right, Ubia wadi. You actually a very last issue, but this time we start with you on Abon about what President Kufuor was reported to have said.
Oh my goodness. If there is one person it's mostly President Kufuor. Seriously speaking, say or shed up say who say heat ne konanado so ebidu ano eja odone man de no ho abeji heat ni biama President Nanado. Other than that, this particular thing say yes e bia ye quote no out of context. Minyi ndi dase Omapeni Kufuor would deliberately do such.
Omapeni Kufuor say
Nkrumah's lack of planning caused Ghana's current woes. Ebe mi nwanwa pass obekasa.
So, Argentina, Argentina man kasa.
And make say
successive government or government.
And make say bia
one businessman has written to us. I see you can't use the money meant for the development bank to fund Exim Bank. Inti omo eka bank sika President Kufuor Akwaji no. That's about it. Kwame also don't call right. It's wonderful to have good debaters like Odike on your Saturday morning program after hectic week of hard work. After all, we get the other side of serious business. Comedy relieves stress. Kwame also don't call Gushu. Kwame, don't do that. And then Percival Kofi Akpelu right. Ask them about Fautubeji Golf. Richmondo right. A tampon was flight phobia. Those who claim a tampon never flew. Somebody is providing us a tampon was flight phobia. That was why. Please, Odike should let us know how much he paid in taxes as a taxpayer. Richmondo. And King Edward, when will you spare us this confusion of unleashing this confused Odike on your cherished listeners? He is so incoherent and full of insincerity. And then Protozoa comes in. Fuseni Donko should tell us how President Mahama saved the Ghanaian people from the economic doldrums. A weekend PP government is much better than the Ethiopia NDC-led inept Mahama government. He should spare us his sanctimonious effusions. And now at the Papa, Fuseni truce, Protozoa comes. Odike truce, Richmondo comes. Don Pino comes, firing on all cylinders. I was a king. A tampon was very corrupt, and I am so disappointed in Odike for his rather funny argument. He should be coherent for once. Okay, Chief, Yanka.
President
Kufuor say
yes. Now, President Kufuor actually will say such a thing because Obi Atimdi asofo ko bompa yewo Nkrumah dam so say the Nkrumah jato ho o penso insurity me we yama this asofo na ko boso mpa de untimi be ka da say wan plan say obeye bibia si wa be ma ye light That was totally just unless President Kufuor deliberately say or taking some of the heat away from President Akoko Wiemu or person taking heat ni be away. Anything no said that can wait for him said that oji bullets ni kakra. Other than that, this was totally needless. And they been swa ye misquotino because now when bet me akasa same way. Say President Kufuor apply President Nkrumah planning.
President Rollins,
the 50-year development plan
was on records to have said Nkrumah brought only national anthem and flag. On can be that. Oh, really?
My President, when I restore the glory of Nkrumah, and President Rollins restored the glory of Kwame Nkrumah again.
You sure?
Yes, Kwame Nkrumah mausoleum. When I hear who reburied President Nkrumah. Oh, you see, we are talking about somebody who has been forgotten. What is the serious issue? When you Nkrumah free and Crawford in the bar, the capital city, but yeah, a whole mausoleum, the man, who did that? So, when Amika say, when it comes to comparison, Nkrumah there, him say he's the father of Ghana. MPP for Poo, Omum Poo, he's the founder of Ghana. Omupa mubetimi aye institute Republic Day mubetimi aye founders with apostrophe days mubetimi aye GCU munya free super yebesesa ni nyina ene de mumbe it in mind mupa kra munya Akufo-Addo Day mu free so yebesesa no. Nkrumah is the founder of Ghana. Nkrumah's 50-year development plan or the to see di so 10 years kra na enkanya ni say na yeda so bre all factories are Nkrumah jaye. Even Rollins Krabeya diversity implementation policy, they try to revive even some of them. Palms card for buyer. President Kufuor had the biggest grant ever in the history of Ghana than any president. Nkrumah Krenya grant, sir. Under President Kufuor, Ghana saw the biggest grant assessment in Ghana. Loans na brofudi chesi ye de kwa hepe kra me de ye ka nyina kra sa che ye. Obe free sukra na ya raso deka. Entino, yes, Nkrumah on enso, he was seeing beyond Ghana. Enti amana nya adaje dodo ama Ghana, but niema Nkrumah de to ho, ye kasi ye di su kakra bi kura na ganya ne say ene ye brinti me de meaning say ye papa wa seda obeyi hit ne kakra free na na do ho. Enti no share that pa be kan we say ye mfa be ye topic. Other than that, we should be discussing the crime rate only ye can wasem kwan ben ye be fa so ye be kan ho asem. President it say we jai security ajeje ma onam wiemu dware onam wiemu ginani eno na ye kan ho asem. That is what we should be focusing on. How do we make sure say the working Ghanaian who be turn kakra ahochira Ghana for come yetiti omusika, nobody is talking about it. Police for over 1-2 years now. Ye thought they crime omo da omo na pempam omo ntade. They say they should go and combat crime. They have to go and buy their own your friend is saying boots. They say they should go and fight crime. Those are the things we should be talking about. Until when they Accra with the straw, Tenefi Baba Jadwin. They pimpima na do their dear. You himself open an ado asempa. Or ye de nya Jani and Cantreno. They just say the Bioba Covan app. That is what I'll say about it.
Thank you very much, Honorable Donko. Odije Bremwe, wuni baby abu. Yem point.
Me tiewa. Yewra Kufuor akasa. Akra edawase. Ansa na me koma sem so no. Me de onifra ni na Nyankopon Yesu sa na yare no. O se de minima no se me ni ate. Na me onifra ni. Me tuma ni a me hunu champion ya ma bebre around. Eniama no so eguso obo Ghana. A champion no on the bar side. Yes. But a champion ni vision na ye papa ene nkrofo bi wiawia. Enso mu wia implementation no na ye basa. Operation feed yourself kra no ene edaso e clink wo Ghana for adwum. The time near for bus free. Not trotro any around, let alone piagra. The time ye ne export mo oka yewra mahama bukura ne papa o resource no ma no odua mo export ko Angola BMNsa Tata Sian Brewery handyman obetuma adum wo wim obetuma bobo businesses e cha popaja mu apia me kan nya ka ho enya asem ketwa eti papa no de legacy o jae say ya to aso akeye mere dam e wo Ghana ado ni nyina wona ye ah dam papa pond dam ona ye what you say ayi maternity block ya esi ebebubu agoi I can champion na ya 1,000 capacity sabra na ya population ketewa bi ba onya vision nu say akora bia ne ma me benya da ba ko adem ebre mu kowo 1,000 capacity and now you have a population every 30 million and above. Yeah, short change here. Yeah, bubu and wogu, ABC 500 capacity. Say ya, Nina Unyameho. You rock for Unyame Aboa, Ulmai, Akotinefi. Minim said you might be brainer costing your wenika. But parting seemed to know, Sana Obekano. Papa, you want ye more, and yasem to toa. Your best slow. Baby, I would work out group of Konojan Council. Said the attempt to be a canasa, a bebo and Yankopon. I'm a sitting up. But so I can say, name will be Tiania Raho. I want to say, what's in Kroma at Yesica a rashi into creating more factories. While soon Yanado. Also, I have one district, one factory. The Ankomaya and also Rashid Yesika or say Yesika, AKT jobs at that time. And he a honor, yeah, how free. Nana do so Pebosia, Ababaya one district, one factory. Yanida Papa on. And Kuma and count party on. It was a factory, but then no. I solve unemployment issues, no. And ya papa. Unim said the parties and yes, Anima we are. Omanian Koyanim da. Papa ya free Donald Trump. Joe Biden by one kind of one sender. Adia wa answer office or man. Me ba dabi that has been I know Obama.
They are not their president Kufuor come. For the politics and then the personality changing. Ne yen hwese asama okan sabi we penny me to make us the baby woman or say time Ghana independence now. President Nkrumah was running to build industries near the other. Now, Sabi, what's the industry? Now, we near the would feed the industry now. Industry na home first one say was where we could have walked. We chose to run. It is a okan we are. At some way say idea or yes or be party. Yam busa ye say oko enelko CPC. Cocoa purchasing company. Who the Kotema Akoko ve? Ghana ha. Baby bebrebe o ha. Odike obeko obo hu say yes structure be say the factory. But na ade a ye de e ba be ye factory no kra na ebi ni ho.
Ka ba ko petrem.
Na make CPC.
Me say ade dey.
Cocoa purchasing company wa tema.
Kinedwa,
make an out here.
Kinedwa, listen to me and listen carefully. Say now better answer about the mischief. I'm my mischief answers. About so grass factory, no,
let me
both that type factory, please. What was some question?
They make the Odike, you can't come here and put me on the floor. No.
I'm coming out there.
Why, sir? I can decide to stand my authority on the program.
Yes.
Seriously. As someone make a message on my penny Kufuor say. Na ye say, ye ni ade ade be feed. You don't come. Oh ya na ma ye din. Because think you say ye dia but say wo yes me mischief because now we mischief answers I won't sit here
me bo to my factors na ebrania na say wo man no fa ba ko na crowd o nim no to nchen
it is over answer na me can tell me say
Nkrumah ne ye be for whatever Nkrumah tab na sanyo ye aduma Nkrumah tab na Thomas ye aduma Nkrumah tab na your friend say aboso grass party ye aduma Nkrumah time na friend saying bonsa tie because I'm a boba emre no yentimi come ni nya na ye aduma me de make akra na ye aduma aye nya be to ye na de make akra no say o man banyo ko for import of the message no ana ye by setting no or say now or rashi into using our money to construct factories and I'm say Sankroma Rashia, Safatino, now not by ne party no, I taught to say, a home achievements. One district, one factory. And Umuja baby Omoka once. Dam and Kuma construct here, and most of one village, one dam. Warehouse Sankoma see, and I must one district, one warehouse. A time was what my for say. Sir, every UP tradition in the buy, you know, and until end, and I say, and I was situated about your current circumstance. Then now, I want it now, na create employment, you know, and that's how you know, create employment, yeah, and the yana. Sir, Kwame Kumasi factories. Nurses, we say, none you pass what you see can confirm to bank. Also, according to the presentation. I say, would I the any partner most at time? Wabro Munya money. And not cry, yeah, factory, no. Sabine state-owned enterprises. Yet woman scan a yo. But I'm not the NPC, yes, wow, person you be a quajabosia. It doesn't come time. Now, ya boa eso ya kwanko o man panyo kufo yesrew ye di yakopon hata so e pouch ba bia Ghana aduru no enya sa politicization we ani do bi ye atwam ye pe the way forward ne say yes ye industrialize Ghana e be boa ye MPP agiatum say industries is the best way to go. They tell the best way if you come time ebesi and say it take care of our farm produce. Yeah, add the value, and within the value chain, it creates employment. I mean, as a export, add mitigate your friends say yeah, imports. Yeah, the balance here trade. What you are not on China, and then we know say light and cottage industries. Now atomic wakra and chroma vision. Away. Ya scrap on Kuma factories in Nara. Another factory. I'm a bank for what time chocolate factory beer. Make kai pass ubi. You know, rush. Obrazon factories be by. You don't know rush. And I cried at the Bosian AO. But at that time, no man, you won't see a quanko. And yet in the state funds, a year to man. Baby, I got a room. Someone in the chair, someone at you. The idea of the Yano. I don't know you want dance you. Maybe back to Ghana, no. And no papa, I'm going to shower Kajetia. As early as 4 a.m. Metro or Sabasses are at your workers. I call various human.
All right, you're in the land in I am trust.
It's a minimum Lucy from
Steve. Now I'm running.
For a possum pa. Now, wait there. Yes, hello.
All right. William, I said so right. What did Nkrumah do with the 400 million pounds that was bequeathed to him? Percival Kofi Akpelu comes in. Ask Odike if he has ever been able to execute a single contract awarded him from both Mahama to Akufo-Addo government if he claims to be a good business manager. Ask him of what happened to the Exim Bank loan he contracted to build one district, one factory in his hometown under Akufo-Addo. So you're living in the glass house, you don't throw stones. Protozoa writes, assuming what Fuseni, Donko, my brother, was assuming what Donko said is true. I dare say that it is way better to recruit 6,000 police, 400 military personnel, over 3,000 immigration officers, and many more other security agencies than placing embargo on public sector recruitment under John Dramani Mahama. Donko and his likes in the NDC and their paid agents should spare us the inconsistencies. Miss Dr. Stephen Amwa, closing remarks.
Ken, I'm say, your friend is saying, Kofi Akpelu Eminia.
You say,
me say, look, oh, Eminia. and you near by blood.
Not being decent this morning.
But maybe yes, I do and won't because only Odike na mache. So no be na mache. Ne do point be ne be cry am ntem yesa kania. Onipa da sani wanyesa.
I thought it was a
I don't know and won't he should stop and no cry na make am.
Oh, Papa, we have.
Oh, we should trust. And yeah, politics.
Oh, asama man.
No, but your father was
asama. Don't talk. The kind of casa boy is in here.
Oh, you can have a
Odike was
I guess that time baby see me nya kon oboa. Mama me nka ba say every time. Ken enya odia. You give me the time.
Odike say me ba koka asem.
Listen, the American say
she was answers. Obi man.
But the American say the American say ma omo mfa omo namfo no bibi aba mo mfa on old stories.
Ade omo nya namfo bi man.
Na ka de oye dey say wadamfo dey even only no issue a. Me dey mo aka crisis Odike waje Exim Bank da na no kasa de eni enwa. And give me what you be that?
He's building a factory.
Yeah, factory that he's building. Me and but so the way I know can on cars. But what the year you and I know dear me cry and on says can and dear south. Ken,
me general manager Samson Kwame Nyameche team. O say also so we can say sticker on to us. Say we say obi will issue. Asema o can say enye can say personal attack. So the case so it me criticize.
Oh, me I am but me can say to say me Samson nimu. You na dia go. To be a stay with my bed. Say me we issue be am confirm abonti. That's what I'm saying.
But say we say Odika criticize Akufo-Addo. And obi so
Masa am defend Odika small care say obo.
All right.
And I say be am sire.
I'm beginning to love him because why he
didn't kind. Honorable Fuseni Donko. Send an ad by Yanto police uniform, Yantom Papua. Mr. I'm afraid police phone is here. Say a yantro. Now, even recently, maybe recently, Krano, was it recently? I have brought Mupamunka Central. Oh, please. Ken, some woman Crawford check. Was it the more pair, shoe person, and Tadia, 2 factory in Maybe Ken. Maybe, oh, how come? Maybe very ethical. Maybe Ken. June 2019, any 109 multi-purpose vehicles to the police. Go and check. And drop in a woody. What the photo in Ken? Maybe Ken. Almost say Nkrumah Bayan. No 50-year program. No a day. Factories about 400. After Nkrumah, PNDC, NDC, NDC fraternity. About 27 years. Yan o di buzi ampo 2.5 years. Eka Akufo na na do de ho a. Oh please member. 15 amdaka ho. What the can one 15 years 1 month. Enti NDC fraternity nko ano, HMPP fraternity 12 years. Enti eko obi a was say Nkrumah adwuma.
Traditions now.
What dey say fa no to nchen. About 400 companies collapse here. And more 389 PNDC NDC time they go here. I representing 97.5%. And tell me, Mama, so Nabu Fuseni Abetraha. And Juma Momo time na Mumu go no. Obekai. Satan and some can remain. Sadia Mania Momo time is never good. Moma Gunyumana. I feel you have a pussy at them. Nanadu Abai Eso. Ghana for young sorry waka na NDC die enkontomponi atro nyama na mkofa gallopers by okay gallopers yes ya never brace police as NDC na kofa by egwura mu pro awai gallopers awo Akoko ni nyina say
mabache
anya I don't want to na me a different part go first one ni nyina say Messi go and check oh no anya no oh can second first one ni nyina say we anya ye bi second batch na me to ase but first batch ni nyina kro ma ni nyina say. And when you are talking about even whose regime, and in terms of maintaining some of these things, and this year, now coming back to Kufuor, so no cancer. Kufuor it was so simple. Obia or T Amanyo Asemase Papa, no person politician. What Kufuor meant in say all successive governments including Kwame Nkrumah. The way Africa and Ghana, the developmental project and programs.
Mamimbo break akana. And Koworo is getting more interesting.
Okay.
Fuseni Donko, Percival Kofi Apelu Rice. Or say, tell Fuseni, it's never true that Odike introduced me to Akufo-Addo continent. What's it?
Ken, may I agree. May I agree because Sanka on my way mo, you are developing your value chains in it very well. And you create sustainable industries and unemployment in any problem. Because Ghana is the only country, minimum, or among the few countries in the world. And you guys will be real school after 5 years. What if? With some said the entire. Ken,
yes.
From here, Opa Doom, Yasa Wokwa Honto. Ubehu bofre, ubehu mango, ubehu orange, ubehu pineapple, so you be fie, ubehu gaba. Almost all the fruits in the world are processing. We here complex value chains in terms of production. When you oil, oil, minerals, yes, Ghana, you need technology. I don't know for me. Some say, you preservatives, do some fruit juice. So the requirement to establish international standard industries and factories in Ghana now, any problem, medium and here. And be honest, all governments, abaya or try say where you be, I force a exceptional, I am another danko. But even then, I also still have my concerns because I'm expecting, say one factory nearby, I'll say a team employ at least 25,000 along the value chain. As a factory, for 40 years, 30 years. I was seeing your provision for the inbound. As I see a year grow and can for 40 years. I was seeing your machine at least you may change it after 25 years. And you are craving yet more. A planning on the retirement packaging now. You that sustainable development framework, and no dear, I don't know Akufo-Addo can want some. Kwame Nkrumah be me case waje bi. Most of the projects are normally to na Kwame Nkrumah. Me dey me feel so ya there. Eye abrofo developmental plan e da ho me. So to you
President Akufo, fa no ka say Kwame Nkrumah anya.
Me dey me say so akasa.
Say okase there was I say maybe
we're going faster.
Yes.
Yeah, sustainable framework.
We were running. If we see industries, abra we near there, what the be feeding industry now. I fan or carbon here.
That's a propaganda. No. I said my hair can you say? All governments, all I know the American
Sika, release the microphone. Sika, release the microphone.
You see, Ghana Hano, your twisted issue, Dodo. When Oka Papa Krani a change story. But the American said, the Oman for us work. And only the best thing for Africa and Ghana. Me who country you want raw materials, natural resources. It's a basic requirement for all countries to industrialize. Yes, what skill component of the labor force? Good doctors, good engineers, good that. Now you to not even table and chair. Your classic hand.
If you are brutal.
That's just bad. Your crab fruit juice. You the chemicals. Meanwhile, and canny mango. It means there is still a problem with establishing very sustainable industries that will try for so many years.
Thank you very much for this wonderful submission.
Maybe one of the reasons.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the reasons, apart from corruption, is Cinderella syndrome. I thought that somebody can be the best striker.
But he had not said
that's the only defender on the bench. All government, it happens. Ghana is one of the countries in the world.
Yes, we will read the meaning.
No, I'm speaking the truth.
Thank you.
No, I'm speaking the truth.
My time is up, and I can only thank you for that. Okay. Yeah, President.
Yeah, more fast kai. Esa contradicted Assembly Edawa Yakasa. Afalu. I am talking to Daniel. Says Ora COVID Krabai. Enra Ekra. Ebra Yewa Kufado. All stimulus package. Also pharmaceutical companies. You describe a woman ya produce you know COVID in way. Yet it is here ye begana. Yeah, baby, yebi. Yeah, sample. Oh,
so okay.
No.
Baby.
Oh, me back. Also preparation.
Oh, Charlie. Well, President, who want see for where we and also for 1 minute. 81
Yakwaji $200 million. At the call Akoma intermediary. Some koto no Russia
Canada advanced my $8 million.
Wabra, take it for minimum plan. Oh, my research.
Oh, I mean, all right. Now, few text messages were Obaku has written to us. Obaku say, I love your show this morning. Bravo. Aye who next time Odike be trusted. William Ajekum Nkrumah built Vaku and we were importing aluminium from Jamaica. Whilst we mined the bauxite for the refinery of bauxite. Yes, so we have Vaku, but we were doing this. As Antoine is writing from Accra, was it today Odike is giving you a hard time? It's always good to have Odike in the studio. Cecilia Amposa, Miniaba Utimi Anope, Ewo Presec, which English. Have a good morning. Assistant Kaka, may fee Dave Hammer and neighbor with entertainment review. Now, sorry, na Samuel Joakim Bokim, any a good year for Nabetrans and the Euro 2020. All the details and the analysis and facts in there, bro. Monfante is a do point binas a show kakra, but Nina Kahogana Huduntia. On behalf of my production team, led by Kenneth, the master planner Obing, and of course Margaret Na and Kwame Wilder, Samson Kwame Nyamiche, within the King Edward the slave Nyameboa, that's a Yabesa Eshiabim, Kim Proto, Suhum Mpejahene. Good morning. Nyameboa memenda Yabesa Esha, Kosuti Hello 101.5 FM.
Hey, ama, me say ne, boy be a Michiano. Real deal.